Okie dokie.
I'm going to scooch a tiny bit.
This way?
And then you can scooch a tiny bit.
Here we are.
Perfection.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody's here.
Nobody's here. Nobody cares.
Although
that's cool too. We can just start. We don't have
I
to
have
people
to
start.
say,
Hello, friends.
I liked Friday. I didn't want to pressure, but like I was good anytime, but I
Yeah.
liked that we,
I liked Friday too.
yeah.
Do you think we should adjust light at all?
Yes. Yeah. Very light.
In the dark. We're in the dark. We are trying to be lazy and get good lighting without any work, without having. Yeah, that's
Can you
better.
turn that back on? I think it's
That's
very
better.
dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Actually,
this might. It's very yellow.
that's okay.
Whatever. What happens when you pull that all the way down?
Let's see.
Because it's just a filtered light.
That's what we're doing today. No.
Yes, that's okay.
It's very dark.
I don't think it's dark. I think it's just not. I don't know. Do we? I don't think so.
Like it's like we're in the dark. Like not dark, but we're like there's no light here.
Which is dark.
Yeah, like people aren't going to be able to see our colors and stuff.
Okay, because I think we look the right color. Like our shirts and everything look like they're the right color, don't they?
No, we're very dim.
What if you'd pull that down from the top?
It's like we're in a room with I think the light above us.
Okay, let's do that. Let's just forget about it. I feel like I'm in a.
We're going to be yellow today.
Yeah. All right.
I think that's a little better.
Yeah, it's all good. But here we are, very, very spontaneously.
Yes.
I'm sorry we missed we were on such a roll with doing this every week.
We were. And the job comes first. And yesterday was May Long Weekend, which is kind of, for us, like the standard of you can start planting.
Yeah, it's busy season for that, right?
Right. So it
So
got
we
really
knew
busy.
things were going to get wonky in May.
Yes.
But I still wish, it worked out. But that's okay. Here we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Hello, everybody. Guess what? I was a few minutes late today because as I'm going through the kitchen to grab my stuff, there's an orange cat at my back door.
Why?
And he's very wet and he's shivering.
Jodi, you do not need another cat.
Tracy,
Jodi.
I went outside.
Your husband will
not.
not go for it.
Well, okay, but I went outside and gave him some food, put a blanket.
He's never leaving.
He was very cuddly. Oh my God.
Jodi.
He had a tattoo in his ear. He's not mine.
Right.
He belongs to somebody. But, I mean, wet and cold today.
Yeah,
The
no,
poor
it's terrible
cat.
weather. It's terrible weather.
Oh my God, I brought him for you.
Oh my God. There's only one person in our house allergic, so
Yeah.
tough luck for them, right? But it's been a good couple of weeks. It's been a busy. They just seem to have flown by.
Right. And then now we're back to like November slushy cold fall weather.
You guys, I wore so much wool to work outside in the garden center today. Wool socks,
Yes.
wool sweater, flannel shirt,
Yes.
towel, mitts, and a hood. So,
Yeah.
I just tried to puff up the hair, but whatever.
It's ridiculous.
It's been crazy, but I hope everybody else has had a good couple of weeks. I see hello from Tucson, Arizona. I'm sure
I bet you're warmer.
I'm sure they're not having snow issues like we are.
So, let's see. 2 weeks. What's happened?
Gosh.
I don't know. It's like a blink. You guys, June is right around the corner.
It's crazy. I just talked to I ran into our dentist today at the IGA.
Yeah.
And she said they're opening up June 1st. And I said, oh my gosh, that's, I'm thinking in my brain, that's far away. It's not far away.
I need a teeth cleaning.
Yeah, so she'll be open.
I had an appointment third week in March that they had to cancel.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be calling you for another appointment.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Anyway, Maddie's going to the orthodontist today for her
Is
final
she?
retainer. They opened up this week.
Okay.
She has to wear a mask. That's going to be tricky with a retainer.
Right?
Like to
yeah.
fix-
I mean,
I guess once you get in there. you can
well,
take
I
it
know
off.
our dentist, she was talking about how all the, the shields and masks and special, caps and everything.
Well, because they're right in your mouth.
And she said they actually have a shower there. And she said all the ladies' scrubs and stuff won't be going home. They have laundry and a shower in the clinic.
How smart.
So her staff will come and they'll change, right? Like they'll change for work and never take that stuff home and wash it every night.
Interesting.
I would not have thought that. I said to her, why would you build because she built that, right? Like
For
they
a
renovated
pandemic.
that. Yeah, right. Apparently she's way more prepared than anybody else.
I guess
so.
in case someone had to live there, because I'm sure she has a mini kitchenette in the lunchroom.
I guess you could live at the dentist.
Yeah.
Last place on earth I would ever want to live.
couldn't think of a worse place to live.
So yeah, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, Jode.
I
It's
haven't
just been
started
busy.
planting, but I did notice the weather on Sunday is supposed to be beautiful.
Really?
I'm excited.
Good. Did you see my planting when you came up the front walk?
Yes, it's beautiful.
It looks nice, right?
Yes. Your flowers always look the best. I'm determined this year to water. Apparently plants need water. And so I'm determined to make mine as nice. And
It does get to be a job.
It
so
is a job.
only plant as much as you
Yeah.
feel like you want to take care of, right?
And you know what I did buy this year is all-purpose plant fertilizer that I will put in the
Jody,
soil.
it makes a difference.
Well, we'll see.
I think the Miracle Grow, I buy
That's what I bought.
those little beads,
Yes.
right? So when I plant my plants, and I'm no gardener. Just because I work in a garden doesn't mean I know a ton. But I do like that. Basic 20-20-20 fertilizer beads and, keep everything kind of evenly moist. And that's all I do.
Yeah.
Moist. Blech.
God. And I haven't been knitting much. Have you? You haven't had a lot of time.
I just texted you an hour ago and said, okay, I'm going to be home. Do you want to do this today? And I was like, how am I going to get ready? What do I need? I finished that Love Note sweater and gave it to Mom for Mother's Day.
Yes. Surprise! I wonder if she
do
knew.
not have it to share today, but there is a Ravelry page with all my little tiny, tiny changes. Not big changes. But I did write it all down because I thought to myself, maybe I will want to make myself one.
Yes.
So I wanted to be able to duplicate it myself.
That Farmer's Daughter yarn was.
Stop it. That Magpie Swanky DK.
Okay, so I'm trying not to buy in US right now. I mean, the dollar is kind of where it was. Like, it's not. I
haven't looked for a while.
It's about where it was a year ago. Like, it's not ridiculously
What
bad.
is it?
Like, it's 71 cents or
It's bad.
72.
Bad.
It's not very much stronger than it has been in the last 2 years.
You're right. It's not good.
But Farmer's Daughter yarn.
The Magpie that I used?
I'm sorry, the Magpie yarn, that cashmere, I could break my US buying for that.
Let me tell you. So it's their, so they have Swanky. They've got Swanky Sock and Swanky DK, and they're both merino cashmere nylon blends.
Yeah.
And I can't even tell you how nice it made that sweater.
Oh, and the tones and the color layers on that?
Yeah, and their colors are amazing.
It's crazy.
So DK, Swanky DK, a little bit of cashmere made a big difference. But I think there's lots of people that have merino cashmere in heavier weight yarns.
Love it.
Right? Like there's merino cashmere worsted weight some people have. So if you know who has that in stock, maybe you could tell us in the comments below, and then we could shop a little. But the Magpies,
Why did I think it was Farmer's Daughter?
So recommend it.
Yes.
I would so recommend it.
It's beautiful.
What did Mom want? She was texting us.
Are you podcasting? I bet she said.
What time are you on?
Now, Mom.
Now. There we go.
What else was I going to say? Oh, okay. So I got some summery yarn, and we'll talk about it when I don't know if I'm sold, and maybe.
Okay, good. I love these. Okay, I'm interested. I love hearing that kind of stuff.
I thought it was a thicker weight too.
So do I have much to talk about for yarn? I do. I do have like not giant projects to show, but I started something on Mother's Day that was brand new. But when I come home and I'm tired from work, I went to socks. They're like my comfort knitting.
Yes.
So I've just been knitting socks.
You're so funny. I knit 2 hats this week.
Oh shoot. And I actually I finished my Gauge Dye Works ones and I wore them and they're so.
That's what I forgot.
Anyway, I don't even have them to share with you because I wore them and they need to be washed.
Oh my God. I got one damn thing of yarn this week. It was the Gauge Rainbow.
No, you did, lucky.
I think I got the last one because
Jody.
I was going to get 2 and it wouldn't let me add 2 to my cart. Tracie,
love that
I was
yarn
going to
so
get us
much.
both. Do you want it? You can have it.
No!
You're a bigger gauge lover than I am.
Jody, we'll crank tubes.
We can do 2
We can
mid-size
do
socks.
whatever.
Let's do that.
It's your yarn.
Oh,
you
I'm
can
so
have it.
bummed.
We'll show it
my
next time.
intention was, like, I just felt crapped when I actually clicked on the email, because who knows when I look at my emails, right?
Well, if
I
you're
didn't
not
set an
on
alarm.
it, yeah.
I didn't set an alarm,
Yeah.
but I happened upon
But
the
you don't
email.
always know when it goes up, right?
Right.
Like, I think she just sends out her newsletter,
Yes.
and if you get it, you get it.
So I tried to click on for 2, and I think it was the last one.
I-
But you're right. We could share.
I love it. I love it. We don't have to share. I'm just saying, I'm a professional collector of gauge dye works.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
I have a lot, but I'm so in love with her new things that she's doing. I'm so happy you got one.
Okay, so another thing that I got last night is Adela, who is Lolo Bean Yarn Company.
Oh,
Lolo, I
Adela.
said. Lola Bean Yarn Company
Adela.
has done a monthly subscription.
I want to get one of these. I didn't have a chance to sign up yet. Do you think that she sold out?
Well, do it now before I talk about it. Do it right now. Okay.
Well, it's not like this is being posted later. It's live.
No, I know, but I mean, there's 700 lovely watchers right now, and so maybe you could get in there.
700. Hey, thanks for joining us on such short notice.
Right, this was not planned. So Adela is.
Lola Bean Yarn Co.
Let me just turn that. Oh. She's doing a monthly subscription. You are purchasing 3 consecutive months.
Ooh, that's so fun.
There's 3 different yarns to choose from. There's a fingering weight, there's a sport weight, and there's a DK weight. I bought 2 DK weight because I want 2 of the color.
Okay, so I love that idea.
Yes, it's if you click on.
I think I've already subscribed to her newsletter, but I'm doing it again because I think I already get her emails. I get her emails.
The top left thing.
So in the menu.
Yeah, and then go at the very bottom of the. No, go to shop. And at the very bottom of shop
House
is
Bean subscription.
House Bean subscription. It's not in yarns.
Ooh.
You click on shop, and at the bottom of shop tab.
Okay, I see there's sport. Oh, let me see. It looks like they're all there, right?
Yeah. There's DK Sport and
Okay,
fingering.
if I got sport weight, what would I make? I'm just trying to think.
I don't know.
I'm going to get sport weight.
Okay, so if you guys are ever unsure, I mean.
How exciting.
Right. I mean, how much fun is her yarn? We've talked about her yarn a lot.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right on, like, it's live. You love it? Okay, so let me just show you a quick little post, just so you guys know.
I saw this post this morning as I was dashing out to work.
Yes.
The colors are crazy.
They're so pretty, and we know it's in US dollars, but for Adela, we would pay in yens if we had to.
Right.
Okay, so this is Tigger. These are subscriptions that she's done in the past. This was her inspiration photo.
Okay.
And then look at that. And then
Wow.
the next one is Little Shop of Horrors, which I thought was super fun. Look at that.
Yes, that's the one I was like, what?
Yeah. And then this one, who is that? Oh, this is Beetlejuice.
Oh, is it?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, the colors. What?
I mean, it's a little dark. But let me just reassure you, I know this is going to be beautiful.
I feel like I know a lot of people get nervous with yarn subscription clubs, but all you have to do is go through someone's Instagram or go through their shop. And if their style appeals to you and their color sense appeals to you, I think it's a really fun gamble to take.
Right.
And I mean, there's people do the de-stash all the time. I don't think you're going to have to worry about anything like that, but it's fun. I love it. I love a good subscription. I'm to the point where I love the good surprises. I love the surprises.
For me, that's it.
Yeah.
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 So
Okay, I'm so excited I got one.
Right.
Because I thought this morning, I hope these are here when I get back.
Yes. And you know what the people have been doing? You know that's like pay it forward?
Yes.
Like in line when you're buying coffee. Well, I don't know if
Yes.
everyone knows, but
Ooh,
there was
yes,
those, we
Jodi.
talked about how many people there were that paid it forward with the knit stars through,
Yes.
Adela had started it. She was going to donate. And then it just came to be like,
People kept adding.
like 20 plus
Yeah.
subscriptions were purchased for
Yeah.
people who couldn't. I mean, this is a time where a lot of people aren't working. A lot of people have cut back hours. So
Yeah.
that pay it forward movement gives me goosebumps.
Totally.
And it has started with this.
We should do that. Grocery Girls should sponsor a couple
Let's do that.
subscriptions.
So we're going to
Let's
tell
do that.
Adela we're going to sponsor
Okay.
a couple.
I would think we should do that. That would be really
Yeah.
great.
So we'll let her know that that's what we'll
Okay.
do, and we'll move forward with that. But I just love it because we're able to do that, the Grocery Girls, and so other people who would love it.
Not only able to, but it makes us really, really happy. And
Yes.
we mean it when we say spread the love, share the love, all that stuff. It makes us so happy to be able to give back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It makes us really happy. So thank you to Adela for letting me even have the opportunity to do that, right? And
agree.
now super excited about the yarn too.
Yay.
So
Okay, so that's Yarny. What else? I usually try and save my posts because, let's be real, I'm not going to write it down.
do you just screenshots of Jodi?
I press the little flag,
Oh, yes.
and then I go into my
Right.
thing, and then I do it save. So I'll
Right,
just
right,
bring
right.
that up so I know that I'm going to be able to talk about the new. No, did we talk about that?
No, because it's brand new. I saw that this morning. The new Pom Pom magazine for the summer is coming out.
And Adela's yarn is in that. Isn't that sweater that's in there that Gigi wanted to knit?
Is that what it is?
Well, I don't know.
I just saw a flash of the pom pom. You know what, you guys? I'm not prepared. I didn't know. I don't know.
That's okay. We're not usually prepared.
No.
So
No.
this is par for the course.
I mean, I do love pom pom.
Okay. Vincent, who's Vesuvius Crafts.
Yes.
Hey, Vincent. Did you know he was a designer?
No.
Yeah, so I looked into him more. Like, I was a little bit stalkerish. I
Okay,
wanted to
what's
find out about him.
that?
This is a crocheted stocking.
No way.
This is his pattern.
That's crocheted?
I know.
I can't even believe that.
Right?
Crocheted Fair Isle?
Yep. I don't know how that.
For real? Are you sure?
100%.
Yeah? Okay.
I've actually.
Okay.
I've done my homework on this one. But he's a beautiful designer. Like, he's got some knitting patterns. Okay, I remember, did we meet him quickly? Do you think when we were in Rhinebeck?
Do you think?
I don't know, because he goes to Rhinebeck.
Maybe we should go back just to get the opportunity to
Okay.
say hi.
And this is his rolling Pasture shawl. It's got
Ooh,
like
I love
detail
that.
down the side.
I love that.
It's a terrible picture, but we'll link it down below, you guys, so you can look it out. Yeah, so he's a designer as well. I just like that. Now that we talked about him, we can find out some more information
Hey,
about him.
I did not know there was Fair Isle crochet like that.
I don't know how to do it either.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Oh yeah, that doesn't look knit. Maybe it's Tunisian crochet. Tunisian crochet looks so much like knitting.
I have taken a class. It was
Yeah.
really neat.
Yeah.
It was really neat. It's a real combination of both.
So it's like many stitches on the needle instead of one loop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a few designs I'll show as we go along.
Oh, I love that,
I've
Jode.
saved it. But yeah, because if I don't write it down, it won't happen.
Right. Well, we definitely got some party in our Grocery Girls mailbox this time, so we're going to have really fun things to share that way. But maybe we should start talking some knitting. Do you
Guess
have any knitting?
I finished my sweater. I know I wore it last time and it looked finished. And
I know.
And I said it wasn't, but it's actually finished.
And you were wearing it yesterday and it looked so
Okay.
good, Jodi.
Full disclosure, I didn't think I felt comfortable enough to pull off a cropped sweater, cropped-ish,
No, it's pretty cropped.
and I love it.
Right?
I love it.
And how fast did it go?
And yes, it was my issue of comfortability, right?
So tell me how you wear it, style it, that you feel so comfortable in it.
Okay, because it is short.
See?
You guys. It's got the
It
high-low
looks
hem.
so good,
I've
Jode.
got tight leggings on.
And thread stuck to your t-shirt. Tight leggings.
Tight leggings. A tight layering tank top that covers my bum and my hoo-ha. And then a flowy
The long tank tops, right?
right.
Which could also be those long tunicky dress things.
It's Old Navy, you guys.
I have the exact same one.
Yeah.
I love them for layering.
Yeah.
But Jodi, doesn't it look great?
Yes. Because if I was just to take this off, my stomach's going to show, right?
Yeah.
My 9-month stomach. But with a flowy tank top, right?
It's a skim. It's skimming
Yes.
everything. It's not tight. It's not boxy.
Yes.
It's not. And that's why I think these lighter weight sweaters are so flattering, right? There's not a lot of bulk to them,
No.
right?
No.
And you knit this at such a loose gauge.
6 millimeter.
Wow.
And it was okay, so this is another thing that's really exciting. So this was knit in Spun Right Round.
Yes.
Strange Trip colorway. The mohair
amazing.
and the fingering weight yarn held together were both the same colorway.
Yes.
Renee has these in her shop update on Sunday.
Ooh.
Right?
Well, this color is ridiculous.
Yeah, if you would like to knit something in these colors, she's got you.
Good.
Yeah. You guys.
It's really, it's
love
like,
it.
it's like a rainbowy, speckly, but it's not too bright. Like it's got the dark gray kind of muting
Yeah.
everything. I love it.
And I wear leggings every single day.
Right.
It's kind of like my uniform.
So do you think you need to knit more sweaters like this?
Yes.
To go with
Yes.
all your stuff, right?
In every color.
But even a DK sweater, like if you're not going to do mohair, would do the same thing, right?
I'm going to do a DK sweater in this.
Nice.
I'm going to talk about what this is when I do my bags. But
Well,
yes.
better than nice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, all I want to do is knit with mohair now. Once I saw your completed one, I was like, oh, I can't wait till I get back to another mohair sweater.
It's warm. So actually,
but light.
Light as a feather. But holy cow, this is warm. But I'm going to be, my next garment is not going to be with mohair.
Yeah. I don't think you can have an entire closet of mohair.
No.
Well, who knows? I don't know. I mean, I love it.
For me, I couldn't because
I have lots, and our winter's really long. So
this is thermal,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With the mohair,
Yeah.
it's just, so the next one's going to be DK.
I'm wearing my Paloma today.
We're mohair.
Because I came in from the garden shop. It's damp, it's rainy, it's cold. I'm wearing it for warmth today.
Yeah.
The sweater you knit me for Christmas, I've worn the last 2 days in a row.
That's what Maddie said.
With flannel underneath it, Jodi.
Wow.
It was so cold. Anyway, I love it. I love having...
Maddie came home yesterday and said, oh, I think Auntie was wearing the sweater.
I totally was. I said to her, I'm so happy
Auntie...
your mom knit me a sweater because I wear it all the time.
Yeah.
And she said, I've actually worn some of her sweaters and they're cozy.
Yeah.
She's funny. It's been really fun. It's garden shop's fun.
I was out there 2 days before I got fired.
Didn't get fired.
2 days. No, but I think
It's not for everybody, Jodi. Do you know what I mean?
But I loved it. Like
did you love
if
it?
I was coming every day, Mom thinks my hip, like I think it's my SI joint that bother me. I just
Right.
got to get in to see a chiropractor. I'm
Jodi,
fine.
Jeff just went and got cortisone in his.
Yeah.
And
so I just have to pursue
he's
it.
pain-free.
Yeah, that's amazing, right? Like
It's fixable is what I'm saying. You can go get it fixed.
one day I had to like drag my leg in the car.
Right. So you can get it fixed.
Yes,
so
I will.
he got the cortisone to get you pain-free, and then they do a bit of physio.
That's what I need to get. So I just
It's
have
apparently
to get
core exercises, so get on it.
What core? I have a core.
You're going to have a core.
That's so funny. Garden shop, you're right. It was super fun.
It's very busy, and the day
Yes.
goes quite quickly, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you're lifting over your head and unloading trucks and helping people to their car and running around all day. I should be checking my thing. I mean, I think I get 10,000 steps every day for sure,
I would actually,
which I would never normally.
yes. Wednesday mornings we shop for the senior home. We call it the old ladies. But
there's old men too.
If we're really honest, we shop for the old ladies every Wednesday morning. I would love to get a step count because we walk for 3 hours,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, if your phone's in your pocket, you have a step count. There's a health app on your iPhone, and it just...
Oh, no, I deleted that.
Did you? I'm not going to need this.
Totally. Health?
I need
Forget
another
it.
game.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, here's something that I've been using in Garden Shop, though.
Did you buy them?
Yes. So Big Blue Mama, Carrie, with COVID and everything, everything's affected, right?
Yes.
So the ladies, and she's got the collective ladies in Ghana that weave all the baskets and stuff. They
we
do all
love
those
that.
baskets. But now they're doing masks.
The ladies?
Yeah, so there's no, maybe this is
She
not
is.
right. Okay, what are the So is Carrie sewing these
I
at
think
home?
so. I would
but
guess.
it is the fabric from Ghana.
The ladies who dye it and weave it. Yes.
I don't know what, I don't know if they don't
Actually,
do that. They don't do
erase
that. You're so, that is 100% wrong. But she's making these really cute masks out of really gorgeous fabric.
I often wonder.
And it's got these, you can buy these optional little leather straps with buttons so that these aren't clipped around your ears. It's sort of like,
Because apparently if you wear them a lot.
very comfortable.
Okay.
And this one says, if you can read this, you're standing too close. But there's also one that says, I'd rather be home knitting, but I needed milk.
That's fun.
I bought one of those. So I've got a bunch of these. So if you want them, you can have a couple.
Do you know
I
how
just
many?
bought them for us.
Do you know how many masks? The one thing was as though I was out of elastic. But do you know how many damn masks I made and they fit all wonky?
Right.
Yeah.
And this,
I didn't find one. That one I like that because she's brought.
that's the bottom. I think that's the top. Like this one's
Okay.
the flat part, and then
Got
this
it.
goes.
Yeah.
But they're really cool. like if we have to wear them anyway, at least they look good, right?
Well, the Canadian.
You should take some.
I bought a bunch of those.
There's this one.
Just those. I don't. What do you? Just the folded
Disposable
blue
ones?
disposable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because. They recommend now all Canadians going, if you can't social distance when you're in public, please wear a mask.
You need it.
Yeah.
But these are I found them very comfortable.
Yeah.
And there was some kind of a deal if you bought 3 masks. There was an automatic discount, and it's
Yeah.
bigbluemama.com.
It's
I think.
MOMA. It sounds like it should
Yeah.
say MoMA.
I will link it in our show notes
Yeah.
in Ravelry. But she has a great business, Carrie.
We do love her.
We love supporting
and
her.
American folks, that's Canadian dollars.
Right.
It's almost free.
right.
Yeah.
We pretty much just give it away
Yeah.
when you pay in US dollars.
Okay, what else have you been knitting?
What else have I been knitting? Okay, I'll show you what I started because it's very exciting. It's in my pink hazel. I think this is her large drawstring bag.
We love it.
First project in it. I started the Fleur.
Yes, you did.
Oh, baby. Like, what?
Have you been able to stop?
Yes,
No.
I have. Because I get so freaking tired, Jody. I'm too tired to knit at night. I'm too tired. But so when I started, oh, stop it, right? So I started it on.
Oh, it's like a Dickie.
on Mother's Day. I was actually considering maybe I should just join it in the round and make like a
Tracie, I'm not hating that.
big. Right. But I think I'm just going to continue on. It's literally all garter stitch except for the bobble row.
I think I need that.
You're just knitting, knitting, knitting. It's DK and then Surrey held double for the stripes.
Okay. Can we just say hello to each and every one of these baubles?
I'm living for the bobble rounds. There's not enough. I need more.
You're very good at making baubles.
I love making baubles. This pattern has a really great way to make baubles.
How do you feel about your baubles being the exact color of a nipple?
Pretty good.
You were hoping for that. Okay,
Pretty good.
Tracie.
Okay, so then the yarns I'm using, I had in stash. This is fairly new. This is Spriggs and Stone in her Surrey, and I think it's called
beautiful.
Nareen, and it's that's a good representation right there.
Yep.
It's like a corally pinky, but pretty pink.
Oh.
It's pretty pink. And then my main color is Pink Peppercorn by our girl Nicole of Hugh Loco. We have terrible lighting. We're here, people, but our lighting's the worst.
Okay, we can make do. Look at this.
It's like everything's in a yellow filter. But Pink Peppercorn is a gray base with like chartreusey green and then a raspberry speckle. So I mean, it's not
that
even like this is the same color that's in it. It's just
No.
kind of going together with it. I love it. I love knitting this. This is a pattern by Espace Tricot. And for the entire month of May, when you purchase it, the funds go to a women's, I don't know if it's shelter,
Food bank.
but it's not the food bank.
We said it last week.
It is benefiting women that are in need.
Yes.
In lots
Yeah.
of different ways.
Yeah.
So normally their patterns are all for free, but
Yes.
for the month of May, if you wanted to contribute to that, you
Oh my God, I
you can
forgot
do
to
that.
buy it.
Yeah.
Please
so
remind me.
Buy this pattern this month, and you'll help you make a difference in women's lives.
So this color, I have this Pink Peppercorn. It came in a fade.
So nice.
It's so beautiful.
I actually bought 4 skeins of this, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make a love note out of it. But this shawl needs 3, and I thought, oh, screw it. I want to
we
cast
need
something
3.
on. Yeah, it's pretty big. So
to-
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
How much I use. But then I always think, you know what? You know, maybe Nicole would die more if I still want a sweater.
This is Surrey.
This is Surrey alpaca.
Okay,
so
so not mohair.
Not mohair.
Although mohair would be thinner.
Mohair's thinner, and this is just so soft. Like I'm really excited to wear this. I think it's going to look really nice with, you know, all the black I like to wear.
That's so soft.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
So this is actually really, really fun. Why? Oh yeah. I was like, why is
Did
this
you rip
not
it off or
attached?
did I?
So you're holding it double. So I wound a yarn cake, and you've got one coming
Yeah.
from the outside and one coming from the inside.
You know what this also does for me? I've been feeling kind of like when I cast this off, I was like, I didn't know what to knit.
Right.
And then I ended up knitting 2 hats. But then coming here and seeing this, I feel like I want to cast a sweater
Jodi,
on
this
today.
is yeah. And that's part of the reason I don't have a ton of knitting to show. I'm in between projects right now. In between sweater projects.
Right.
But I am casting on another thing very soon, probably this weekend.
Okay.
But I have swatches to talk about for that. So what do you think? Nice, right?
Yes.
The baubles are crazy.
Yes.
I love baubles.
I've never done one.
You
Say
must.
it isn't so. Yes,
That's
I've never done a
shocking.
bauble.
Well, you will love it because I don't know if you like wearing baubles, but yeah, aren't these like perfect baubles? The pattern, it's all in the pattern. It's not me.
Okay, so what about this? What about if your next row will be a bauble row? Right?
No, I've got one more stripe.
No,
anyway.
but like your next pink stripe will be baubles, right?
No. I've got two plain stripes coming up before.
What
my
about
bauble.
if after you do your bauble row, you see if you could attach it?
Yeah, you can. But then garter stitch becomes a row of knit and a row of purl when you're in the round.
No, but then stop it. Like do it like a
stop
like
it.
a kerchief.
I mean, I'm just enjoying the way it is, and I did consider like putting it in the round.
Okay.
Because
you
I
can
think
just
it would be
tell
an
me that's
awesome cowl.
a fucking bad idea.
What are you
I can
thinking?
read it all over your face. Because
No,
that's
you know what it is? I don't want my brain power. I don't want to have to figure it out.
right.
I just want to follow the pattern.
Yes.
But I love the idea of something that you just put on like that.
Because I love that.
I wore my shift cowl today, and it reminded me how much I love just this big, easy to throw on cowl.
What if we brought back the dicky?
A dicky. There's actually a wool folk pattern that is totally a dicky.
Yeah.
But it looks kind of strange without your coat on. But when you've got your coat on,
really?
it's long. It goes like down to here practically.
Oh, really?
But it's really gorgeous.
Okay. Interesting.
Who doesn't need a dicky? I know I am lacking in the dicky department.
I actually don't have one.
I don't have a dicky
Okay.
currently.
So
What else? Are you knitting anything? Jodi.
yes.
What?
Yeah. A dicky with baubles.
Tell me all about that.
Let's just take a moment of silence as we look at this hat and the pom-pom.
The pom-pom is off the charts. It's as big as the hat,
Yeah.
but the colors in this stripe are amazing.
So I showed you guys this last time or the time before. This is Kirby Werby. This is Cherie's yarn. And it was her self-striping bulky. And I believe she has it for pre-order in her shop right now.
But you think when you see it on the picture, it's awesome. It's so much better in person.
Yes. Yes. So this, I just did a simple 78 stitch on a 6mm needle the whole way.
So
Did a little bit of ribbing. Actually,
and a-
that's not true. I did 5.5 for the 1.5 inch of ribbing, and then I did 6mm all the way.
stockinette hat.
Yeah.
I think that's what you got to do. You don't want to mess with the stripes. Oh, tell me, where did you get the pom-pom? Because it's giant.
I think if I tried to guess, I'd be lying. I don't know.
Maybe the ladies from... where did you get them before?
It could be
somewhere
FF
in...
Fabunets, or it could be...
Who was that one over in Europe? Remember?
Oh, that was...
That one.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Art Achilles.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
don't
amazing.
remember
It's
because
amazing.
they're not tagged.
Right.
But
it's huge. It's like what, a 6-inch pom-pom, 7-inch pom. It's just try and find the biggest.
I find
one.
myself when I go to order pom-poms, I order the biggest size. A lot of
Right.
times they'll have you pick your size.
Right.
I mean, this is really
That
big.
makes such a shockingly gorgeous hat.
Right.
I love the color of that pom-pom too. It's the perfect silvery complement.
So Cherie has these in her shop for pre-order, the bulky weight.
The yarn.
Yeah.
I love it. Way, way, way too cute.
I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan of her.
Oh, her colors are amazing.
Yeah, and I love that she's not the only one doing bulky, but right now, this is the one I've seen. I don't know right now of anybody else doing the striping bulky.
Well, yeah, our friend at Wool Baron.
Right, but nothing for sale right now.
Right.
Right.
At the moment.
And at the moment, Cherie's got these in her shop.
Right.
Yeah. And this she also has in sock yarn.
Her stuff's amazing.
Her stuff's amazing.
Her stuff is amazing. And speaking of Louise the Wool Baron, I actually have some yarn to share with her.
I love that
today.
girl.
She's amazing. She is so sweet. Okay, so here's the other thing I was kind of working on. So last time I showed you that I'm going to make my husband a vest. So I bought the church mouse. It's called His Vest.
Yes.
And the pattern's amazing. Now that I did look through it, it is knit in pieces. It's got a big thing. It tells you if your gauge, like if you didn't get the right number of stitches, what to do. It's like a little workshop basically on garment knitting.
Okay.
So I think the pattern's so good at this point. I haven't knit the whole thing, but so I bought this Nightshades yarn. Whoa, baby.
It's very dark. Oh, this is soft.
Now it says it's DK.
Liar, liar.
Well, that's what I found.
Really?
I'm not saying anything. It's not liar, but I
couldn't get it to DK.
I couldn't make it match the gauge of that pattern. I think it's amazing yarn. Like, feel this. It's amazing yarn.
Oh, it's nice.
It's woolen spun.
Ooh,
it's
that's
so
beautiful.
gorgeous. It's going to make the most beautiful sweater. It's just not going to make this garment.
Yes.
So this is one of the yarns they actually knitted in, the Rowan felted tweed.
That is beautiful.
I love it. So that's the difference. Like, look at the difference in
Is that the same amount of stitches?
Not quite, but see the thickness of the yarn even?
So
like,
you
it's
thought
just,
this to me just looks worsted.
Yeah, but it
or
plumps
bigger.
up too when you knit it,
Yes.
when you wash it. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to knit it as tight to make it just wouldn't have the nice fabric,
Yes.
right? So I just changed my yarn. I'm knitting this. I could have gone and looked for a worsted weight vest pattern and used that yarn.
This will find its home one
I
day.
just thought to myself, how awesome would a black sweater, maybe for color work?
Oh,
So I'll use this for myself.
So
I'm definitely going to use
beautiful.
it. Yeah. And I mean, soon, I hope. Oh my gosh. I loved knitting. So this is Nightshades. And I loved knitting with it. I will knit with it for sure.
it'll make a beautiful garment.
But this Rowan felted tweed, I got gauge right away. And it's nice and light. So that's what the vest will feel like. Oh. It's nice, right? It's a blend of alpaca and wool. I don't even have my... it's tweed. It's
Is this
got a
fingering weight?
No, it's DK. Jodi, you don't even know what fingering weight is anymore.
Right. How many stitches per inch in 4 inches?
On a 4 millimeter, I got 20.
That's DK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
24 is fingering? About?
No, even more.
28.
Yeah. 22, so I think over
Okay.
26. 26 to whatever.
Well, the yarn, I love the fabric.
Isn't
you've
it
got.
nice?
Yes.
And so this, I have some of this yarn because I love it so much, but I actually ordered a different color from the Knitting Loft. And it's on the way. So
what
the
color
ladies,
did you get?
It's called Carbon.
Ooh, so it's going to be a nice gray?
I think it's
bluey
kind of
gray?
like something like that. It's neutral. It's neutral to medium to darkish.
Medium dark. I don't know. We're not sure what color it's going to
not
be.
black.
Yeah.
But I do love this yarn. And so I'm really excited that I get to knit a garment in it.
Beautiful.
So I'm thinking this weekend I will probably be casting that on because I think my yarn should be here.
That's the nice thing about ordering. It comes quite quickly, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm trying to make a point of ordering if I need something in Canada because everything's getting held up at the border.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There's a very big backlog of
Yes.
packages. So I'm thrilled that the Knitting Loft had it. And
Yeah, I love it.
I love supporting those ladies. So it's going to be nice, I think.
Rowan rocks. Do you remember Rowan Pure Wool Worsted?
Yes.
I have
That's a
so
great yarn.
much of that yarn.
Super wash wool.
Yeah.
Super nice yarn.
Yeah.
Super nice yarn. Hello, New Zealand. How
It's
nice
Saturday
is that?
morning in New Zealand.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
Crazy.
I wish it was Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Kinda. Not
Okay.
really.
No. Friday night is going to be make your own pizza.
Tonight for us it's taco night and Georgia's making apple crisp. We haven't had that forever.
It's the day for it. I almost made stew yesterday.
I know. It
What?
was so cold.
Okay, so
So you got more hats.
one more hat.
I love your hat, Jodi.
So it's fun.
Jodi.
It's fun to see the difference. Okay, so this is this without the mohair.
And there is a difference.
Look at the difference.
Yeah. Less muted.
So this is the color up close. I've held fingering weight, held double. Because for this one I knit, I probably could not have. I just touched into the third skein.
Yeah.
So this, I used almost every single thing and I made just a ribbed hat.
And so you can tell, like it's really the color has a black, not gray speckle.
Right. But because if you've noticed when you see the different yarns beside each other with the same colorway, the mohair is very muted compared to the
So
the
it
merino.
softened everything.
Yes.
Yes. And so merino nylon sock yarn makes a really bright colors, I believe. It takes color really well. This is going to be, I can see you wearing this all the time.
Okay, so
It's a little long.
here's the thing.
It's a drooper.
I saw it's flaccid.
It's
That's
a
the right
little
word.
saggy,
Um,
limp.
So what I wanted to do, I saw this girl's hat and it was super cute. She almost looked like an elf, but it was really firm.
Right.
And it was taller and it had a
I think you
pom-pom.
need worsted weight for that, like to
So-
make it stay like that.
Yes. So, I knit this whole hat, fingering held double with a 4mm. I thought it would be stiff enough.
Yes.
I think if I had an regular size pom-pom,
Maybe, Joe.
Right?
Change your pom-pom.
but do we think that's odd?
Well, at this point, yes, it looks.
If
great.
it's-
But what if you don't want it to be beanie like?
No. This is what it's going to be now instead.
It's so cute. I love it.
Right? It's
Yeah, I
just
love
a
it.
ribbed hat.
I love it.
Knit 4mm. It seemed to take forever. I worked on this for days, probably because I didn't work like a
But
long.
ribbing feels like it takes forever when
goodness.
it's just ribbing.
It did.
It looks amazing. Somebody, I don't know, somebody just said, "What's your sweater pattern?" This is Paloma. That's Love Note.
Keep up. No, I'm just kidding.
And no, I don't even know if we said yours was Love Note.
Right.
And it's Love Note, no lace, stockinette
Love
version
note,
only.
no
only.
lace. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love your hat, Jodi.
I love my hats.
Did you feel so good to get back into hat knitting?
For me, that's my sock. Like
Yes.
that's for me.
Yes.
I have another. I'm gonna have a hat pattern that I should have put out months ago, but I'll end up knitting
almost
writing
ready?
it down. I'll end up writing it down this weekend.
Oh my God, I'd love to knit
And I'm
it.
knitting it in
I would love to knit it.
Designs by Dells.
Oh, I love it.
And it's that one where it's a strand of worsted and a strand of mohair.
Yes, I can't wait. Okay, I won't be a good test knitter, but I would love
You
to
can
cast
obviously
on.
have
Okay.
the pattern. Yeah.
Okay.
So that I'm going to work on. Anyway.
I love it. I love that, Jodi. Okay, so I did go to sock knitting this weekend.
Yay.
And actually, over the last whole week, I was like, I'm going to start. So this is full of sock whips. I've got a bunch of single socks.
Well, that's good though, because they're kind of
This
together,
one,
right?
I don't know if I've ever shown this, and I've almost got a full sock.
That's your.
I think I took this with me when we went to Italy in November as like a travel project because it was so easily memorized. It's my Shepherdess sock pattern, knit in rose gold by Sweet Fiber.
Oh my God.
So it's one of my very most favorite colors. And it just felt really fun to pick it up again and get knitting. I'm not that far. I'm halfway down the foot.
That color's special.
Isn't it a nice color? I love
And
it.
I love that sock pattern because the simple pearls
It's
that
super
make
simple.
a beautiful, but it does. It
It's
makes a
sim-
beautiful
it's a
pattern on your sock.
Very simple texture,
Yes.
right? Like
not
there's-
everybody likes the open lace.
Right.
So I think this is a great alternative.
Right, I totally agree. It's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stockinette and then one round with a few pearls and then a whole bunch of stockinette. So I'm working on that and I love it. I do like it very much. What else do I have? Oh,
Bag of socks.
okay. Just half
Sock
a second.
talk.
Oh no, it's in my car. Shoot! I cast on one of those Shirley Bryan fade socks.
Go get it.
It's in my car. I'm not going to get it.
I'll go get it. Will you
No.
talk about your next sock?
week? I'll do it next week.
What is hiding in your car?
Because next week, we'll be here again next week. We won't be missing another week.
Mm-hmm.
Things are winding down.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I've been working on right now. All 3 of these are all sweet fiber.
Look at that.
And then this one, it's not even a pattern yet. But this is the cable that I did on my winter walk hat.
I thought to myself, she's doing it now.
But it's
Took you
and
long
I
and-
pulled it out. I had half a sock and then I ripped it out.
Why?
So, because I just had to make a change.
Oh.
Before I was... Oh, I'm on the heel flap. This is the short version. Oh, you can't even really see it.
Trace, you should always do a short version only.
So you can't even really see it. I'll show more maybe next week, but it's really a lovely cable.
That's
super
shipwreck.
easy. This is shipwreck.
I want to be buried in a casket lined in shipwreck.
Right?
Yes.
Jodi, it's so your color.
Yeah.
But I love it. And this is her super sweet sock. And then this one is Spanish coin. So I'll be knitting 2 pairs.
No, I want to be wearing a
it.
garment of shipwreck, knit with a blanket out of Renee's colors.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, be buried in
You could have
that.
something lining the casket and then like a onesie knitting something else. So I've been doing a little bit of sock knitting, and this was all in our Hohi and Company Pampa bucket.
It just gets better with age.
Oh my gosh.
That's what.
Super durable.
Yes, I'm
and
hoping that's
I
what
have to say,
happens.
it holds a lot of yarn. So
It does
I
hold a
was
lot of
sock
yarn.
knitting, I was swatching for that best, and finished the love note. And started the shawl. Maybe I knit more than I thought.
You know what I did? I bought some of these square.
Skacel. Yeah,
Skacel.
Addie.
These Addie square ones that
Remember
we
how
talked
much we
about?
liked those?
We reviewed them.
Where did you get them? Just online?
River City Yarns.
Okay.
I had a gift certificate and I had Amber. I couldn't do it, so Amber placed the order for me and picked up.
Nice.
But
We love those.
do
Do you still love them?
We still love them. Remember, we were gifted a pair
Yes.
from
We did a
Addie.
review.
We did a review, so I bought
Yeah.
3 more.
Jodi.
These are the square. You don't even know. I don't know if people are going to think. Do you feel that you don't feel that they're square? The slickness when you
Yeah.
knit are so
Totally.
beautiful. They're not as sharp as a lace
Or Chowgu.
or Chowgu, but for the lace that
They're
I
sharp
do,
and-
they're sharp enough,
enough.
right?
Yeah.
And so I needed a few 16 inchers.
And the short cable like that. The problem I have with Addie's is the cable kinks. This short cable, you're not going to have issues with that.
Right. Because you don't ever,
Yeah.
twist
It's going to
it.
be great. So I think they didn't actually make that in a sock size when we did our review.
Yes.
When they do make it in a sock size, I would love
Right.
to try that again.
Love it.
Because I love the finish of
Loves
an Addie
the
needle.
finish on that.
Yeah, and those square ones, they're supposed to make your stitches really beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm loving it so much.
Okay, here's something that I really thought about casting on.
Okay.
Really, really thought. It's so beautiful. This is a new sweater that Hohi Locatelli just released.
Oh my God.
It's
I'm sorry. I have to tame the beast. It's just out of control. Okay, good.
I think your hair looks great.
This was really beautiful.
So this is a sport weight cardigan all over cable.
Yes.
I just think it's beautiful. I would love to wear this. I would love to knit this, I think. It's just one of those projects that would take me a while, but I feel like I would wear it a ton.
I do too. And it's like a cloud where it has
Yes.
no
The construction's
pickup.
super simple.
Yes.
I feel like I would love to knit this. I think it is so beautiful. I was going to swatch for it too, just to see, is it something that I'd be able to, I'm sure I could, I hope to knit it, right?
Oh my gosh. No, I will never knit it. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest.
I love it
but
so much.
would I wear it? Yes, a lot.
It's knit in La Bien-Aimée sport weight yarn. Speckled and beautiful, and
Yeah.
maybe one day, but I have to say I fell in love with it the second I saw it.
Yeah.
And I dream of knitting it, and I think I would really like to. I love cables. I don't know why I haven't knit, and I feel like a sport weight cabled sweater wouldn't be super bulky, right? Like it's not like it's
I
worsted
agree.
weight. It wouldn't feel really
Yes.
bulky. And I love the construction of the Like a Cloud.
It's so beautiful.
Where you don't have button bands and stuff. It just kind of falls. I'm sure I'm going to knit it. I'm sure I'm going to knit it.
Okay, so I have a couple of sweaters that I found that I came across on Instagram.
Okay.
Julie Hoover.
Oh, I love her.
It's the Han sweater. H-A-H and Han. Okay.
Her style is so
I just thought
minimal.
It's kind of a summery with, kind of a linen-y.
I love it. I love that soft V-neck too.
Right, and it's got some texture. And the 3/4 sleeve that just
It's
kind
got
of
texture? Oh, it's like a
little pearl bump.
like
that
a rib
makes
or
stripes.
something. That's really pretty.
And there was one more.
Julie Hoover's designs are amazing.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I would love to knit something like that.
Okay. Impeccable. What's the pattern? I might have to look at something else. Look at this. Julie Hoover. It's like a little poncho.
Oh, Jodi, I really need one of those. I need one of those. There's no difference between. I think that would be just like wearing a cropped sweater.
I agree. I totally agree.
Like you could have something flowy underneath it, and then you've just got the cute little poncho look.
Okay, Julie Hoover's really cute designs.
Yes, they're very minimalist and modern and unfussy.
Look at that.
Her stuff is beautiful.
Okay.
I keep collecting her patterns too. I hope to knit more of them.
Look at that, you guys. That is going to be so flattering on all body types. It's got a little bit of high-low, so I love the softness of the line at the back when it's a little bit longer. It's got that ridge that's giving you a bit of I think it's like a pearl bump all the way down.
Or a slip stitch or something.
Yeah. But look at how gorgeous.
Well, I can't. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's a great shape.
Look at that.
Do they seam it there? No. I don't know what that is.
Or maybe just center double decrease or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Look at me.
It's really beautiful. You're so fancy.
Anyway, I haven't ever knit a Julie Hoover pattern, and I thought that was really pretty.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And wearable, right? Stuff that you think
right.
you would just wear all the time.
Any other patterns?
You know what? Because we were so spontaneous and we did not plan, I don't have any other patterns to share.
This is Mika. She's originally from New York and moved to Amsterdam, and she's a designer there. And we'll have to link.
What's her pattern that you're sharing?
Oh, no, I'm not going to share it because it's not her pattern. It's just her knitting it.
But she's a designer, so we can share her Ravelry page if she's got stuff on Ravelry.
This is weird. I thought that was her pattern.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry. We love Mika,
False
though.
alarm.
She is a designer. That's really weird. Mika. Knitwear designer and teacher.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Anyway, we will link her. How on earth have we got this many viewers?
Are you running out of steam?
No, I'm not running out of steam, but for some reason, when I saved that, I thought that was her sweater.
Yeah.
But I love it so much.
That one looks like the Stalactite Sweater that was... that in?
It is.
Okay, I love that sweater.
Let's show it.
I love the Stalactite. I would love to knit that. It's gorgeous. And it's just got those slip stitches to create the little...
I love that.
Yes.
That's what I thought was so fun.
Yes, it's such a good sweater.
And I love the collar. It looks like it's knit and then doubled. Oh, it's a little turtleneck that's folded.
And it's so cute. Yeah. I love that sweater. I'm trying to remember where I saw it. Was it in Line of Magazine or something like that?
Pom Pom, it said.
Oh, in Pom Pom. Okay.
No, I'm lying. It didn't say that. I'll go back. But
no, whatever.
Okay.
It's on Ravelry. I'll remember to link it.
Did you see the new Crayola colors?
No.
It's called Crayola, Colors of the World, and it's everybody's skin tone.
Oh, where did you see that?
Good Morning America.
You know what? I have hardly been on Instagram, to be honest.
Hold this, will it stop?
I love
It's all...
Oh, yeah, that's great. You know what?
24 new colors representing 40 different color tones, skin tones.
Good.
Don't you love that?
Good, because there was terrible colors before.
Right. Like they
For
called...
that. I love that they made it a priority.
Was it flesh?
It was
or
peachy.
skin tone?
Yeah. Very weird.
Even me being white, that wasn't me.
Right. And it certainly isn't most of the world.
I thought that was really neat.
That's a great idea
there
that
it
they
is.
made that a priority. Colors of the world, cute little cartoons on the front of all kinds of people.
It's 32 colors.
I love that.
I do love
That's
that.
something that, so that would be a special box. I mean, everybody should have that one, right? Like you've got your rainbow box and everybody should have that one.
I love that.
I
That
love
makes
it.
me happy, things like that, right?
It does. Have you been crocheting?
Tracie.
Jodi, what
Just
is
whatever.
this?
Okay, that's where it's.
What's that big, oh, I was going to say, what's the big lump there?
No, it just, I haven't finished that row.
Okay, tell me all about this.
It's a boob tube.
I love it. It looks like it's going to be perfect fit.
God, I love it. So this is Mackenzie's yarn. And I'm just going to knit 2 squares and then seam shoulders and seam here. Just a little square, because they put so much dye on this. There's these 4 skeins of DK. This was early on. We couldn't, for the life of us,
Exhaust
rinse
it?
it so it was clear. We
Okay.
cooked it twice. We soaked it overnight, cooked it like...
More citric acid?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, oh, well, you don't care. So I'm just going to knit her a top. It's going to be like a
Oh,
little...
for her.
For her. For them.
For them.
A boxy
Sorry.
little... So that's fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah. And I loved crochet. I love crocheting, you guys.
So there you go. You get to have your crochet fix.
Yeah.
The color's
I love it.
amazing.
It's fun.
Very vibrant.
It's
Yeah.
so fun.
Really fun. I thought you were starting a like a blanket or something. But that's
I
even...
have one started that I haven't gone back to. That might be a good thing to put next to my chair.
I was actually thinking I would like to, with mini skeins, I've got to learn how to do this crochet pattern that I really like.
Is it just rows?
It's that one that's like, is it hexies or
Yes.
something? And that, but the outside is the same color all the way, so it's very cohesive
just do the center.
looking, and it's join as you go.
Yeah. I think that's key.
I would really like. I still look at pictures of that blanket and think,
I know.
that's the blanket I want to have in my living room,
Tracie.
and sort of
I
make it kind of
agree.
neutral edges, but all the wild pops of the middle.
I completely agree.
So I would really like to. I would like to do that. I think it's called Hexy Love something.
Okay, so this morning, Maddie got up to go to work, and
She's so sweet.
I didn't get out of bed, but Shane said, oh, no, I'll drive her. So I was up, but I was up really late last night. I didn't nap the day before, but for some reason, it was like 1:45. So after Maddie
You
went...
were up at 2:45.
Yes. So for some reason, once Maddie went to sleep... once Maddie got to work, that came home, but 10:30, I
You
slept
woke up?
till...
Jodi. Yay! I was like, damn, that's fun. But that's very rare. And you know what? It sucks when your sleep is so broken like that
Yeah.
you're. So this is the blanket I was talking about, but it's a little bit. It's the ones that I really like on Ravelry are a little bit different than that.
It's fun with colors in the centers, but then that final
All
ring...
the edges were the same color,
Yeah.
right? So you'd need a couple of skeins of some color that you like, and then you could use minis, like row 1 minis or whatever.
Absolutely. Oh, you could have fun with your row 1 minis
You could
with
totally
this.
have. Here they are right here, actually. We could share our row 1 minis for today.
Have you heard of row 1?
Aw, I think somebody thought we said Rowan. They said, how did you get Rowan to sponsor your podcast? It's row 1, spelled like this, row 1 yarns. And I have just made a huge knot, and there we go. Fixed it. So it's a mystery mini skein club every month, but it comes pre-wound and labeled with a little packet of surprises, and it's all sock yarn, usually either 100% merino or the merino nylon blend, but it's perfect for that hexy blanket or any kind of scrappy project you've got.
Bree just mentioned that she got her minis today.
Well, let me tell you, people that get it and love scrappy projects, you only hear rave reviews.
I actually feel, and this might not be the case with every month, but I actually feel like the ones that I have seen, and I've seen several, they kind of all go together. Like
Yeah.
they're conscious in what they choose to put in the kit each month.
Yeah.
And they kind of, you could do a project
So
with
you
all
can
of these.
certainly do something like scrappy socks or a scrappy cowl, but you
Yeah.
could also do something that needs a million colors.
Love it.
Like,
Georgia.
what is that? Oh, it's Georgia. It's like, what's that noise? I thought it was the ice machine.
What are you doing?
None of your beeswax, Auntie. I don't have to tell you everything. I love this color, but I do love that they come pre-wound and labeled, so you always know what's what. You could throw them in a big basket and work with them later.
Yeah, thank you, Row
Thank
One.
you, Laura from Row One, who's a very generous sponsor, and it's really, really fun. Free shipping in the U.S. and very affordable shipping everywhere else. If you haven't checked it out, you can click on the link in our show notes and below our video and check them out.
Yeah.
Are you managing to see some good comments?
I'm seeing a few.
Okay.
Okay, so.
This
I'm
is
so bummed.
What?
I forgot my damn gauge yarn. Actually, though, it doesn't really, you can't really see what self-striping in a skein's going to look like.
Maybe we'll make a tube and then share
We're going to have a
later.
tube party.
Yes, one of these days.
God, with, like, skip the dishes.
Yes. Yes, I would love that.
Yeah.
So is this dream knitting for you, or what is this all about? I can't even get over the swatch, Jodi.
I feel like my next sweater might be this color.
I love it so much.
You know what I was really excited about today?
Gosh, I can't get over this color.
This color is called The City So Nice. They named it twice. You can't get it. Please don't message Adela.
Right.
She did a great big update.
A great big
of
fundraiser.
Pre-orders, and it's finished. But I was lucky enough to be able to have her dye it on bulky for a swatch for fabric.
Wow. So you will be able to, okay, I love it. Well, we talked about falling instantly in love with it on her Instagram post in January or December.
Yeah.
Because it was her Vogue Knitting Live color.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
So, it's just, so, you know what the fun thing was? Is that I ordered a giant order of yarn. We were talking about this. I'm thinking, did we talk about this in the podcast? But we talked about it before the podcast. So I bit the bullet, you guys. You guys are waiting patiently for bags. I'm going to have to raise the price by about $5 per bag, but that's okay. But I ordered a great big stash of fabric.
I definitely need a bag. I'm going to have to buy a bag. I love it. I can't wait to knit with my yarn that's the same color. We're going to have a little knit along and we'll be twinnies with different yarn,
I love it.
I love that idea.
So much.
So,
Look at Gay's running, and I don't think Gay ever runs.
what?
Gay is running. See y'all see me? She
Aww.
said. She's laughing.
I can't even read that far away.
No, I can't either.
You
I
guys,
just
my
saw running.
glasses.
Tracy.
I have to take them off all the time to look at things close up.
No, now remember when I was doing
I
that?
should have done it earlier, and now it's like I don't know what it's like to go. I've got to see if I can even go in and get that done. I will. I've got to make it a priority. June, I will have my what are they called? Progressives, I guess.
Yes.
Soon.
Yes.
I want to get it done. I did buy some really fun things. Should we
Let's
talk
see.
about party in our mailbox
do
stuff?
that.
Literally this showed up. I had both of these. It was a very big surprise. So
Ooh, we love surprises.
Chelsea's Cottontail Farm. And do you remember she sent a whole bunch of these? She sent a bag with your name. She sent a bag with my name.
did?
This is so crazy and so generous. So she sent stuff a long time ago for the podcast. And do you remember she had all of these are those little yarn bands. Remember how much we love them?
Okay, I could have used that when I was knitting this.
Jodi. So she's Cottontail Farm, and she just said, thank you for podcasting every week. I think you guys could
You're
use a
welcome.
pick-me-up.
Yes, we
She
could.
sent these amazing packages. Look at all the cute stuff she does. She does the little DPN minders. Look at all this stuff.
If you wanted to add a little tag to your item.
Bag tags you can put names on them. Little leather handmade tags. Really cute progress keepers. Little cutout sheep.
What if we leave our bag on a subway?
Right.
Or a train or an airplane?
Tragic. And look at all the little needle gauge little tools she has on these you just clip it right on your bag. You always have one.
Wraps per inch. I have one, but it looks like a penis.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Why else?
Okay, I have that. Can you talk for a second about what wraps per inch is? I bought it because it was a penis, and I have no idea what to do with it.
So some people use that to decide, like if you just find a skein of yarn and it's got no ball band and you don't know what it is, or maybe it's from another country and you don't read the label.
Okay.
There is a way to approximately figure out what it is.
Okay.
And you can use these things, and it's a 1 inch measurement here, and you would wrap that yarn, not super, super tight, but just medium tension.
Okay.
And however many wraps you get in this inch, there is a little bit of a table to correspond with.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So if you get 5 to 6 wraps in an inch, they're saying it's super bulky. And then it goes all the way down to lace weight or fingering or whatever. It's an approximate way to figure out what a yarn is that you just don't know what it is.
Okay, that's a really good tool.
So the
actually,
best thing to do still is to swatch to see if something will
Yes.
work for your project.
Right.
But it is a way to figure out, if I'm looking for a bunch of worsted weight scraps and I've got these little half balls
Sure.
everywhere, is this worsted weight?
saves time. So it's a good little
It's a tool. It's a tool
that
for
you
sure.
really might not think you need, but then you're stuck
Yeah.
without one if you don't have
Yeah,
it.
right? So she sent these care packages, all of these goodies for both of
Like
us.
they're packed full of fun
And then
things.
she sent 3 for us to give away. So,
oh my gosh.
but
you
just-
are so kind.
Just like, she just, out of the goodness of her heart, just thought, you know what, I'm going to send this. I had no idea it was coming. It was a huge surprise. And we just can't thank you enough
this
for
is
being
cute.
so
There's
thoughtful.
2. There's the front of the sheep and then the butt of a sheep.
It's for the front and the back of your project. Isn't that cute?
Oh my God, I love it.
I
Okay,
think that's really clever.
what do you think these progress keepers are with all these numbers? Rows?
Let me see. I don't have those ones. Stitch counters. So like 50 stitches, 100 stitches. Okay.
Got it.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
Love it.
tons. She's obviously making tons of super cool stuff in her shop. We
Thank
will
you.
link
Thank you.
everything. Like we'll link her shop. But Chelsea, thank you for thinking of us. And these,
Oh.
honestly, these fabric. What are they?
You have a ball band.
Ball
hugger.
Sack hugger.
Ball hugger.
Ball hugger. She's really gonna love that. What do they really call them? I don't know. She calls it a skein wrangler. Ball hugger's nice.
Look, mine,
That's
instead of that, I got a
cute.
little notions pouch.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
See, there's all kinds of amazing things. There's like crazy goodie bags.
You guys.
I feel like I'm at a birthday party when you're a kid and you
Loot
go,
bag.
It's a loot bag. It's a knitter loot bag. So
It's a ball gown.
very, very
It's a ball gown.
it's a very cool surprise, and she's obviously doing super cool stuff.
Okay, so
Cottontail Farm, tons of cool sheepy things.
do you know who someone is? Okay, so do you remember Adela? She's got that thimble that you put on a drill and that you wind yarn onto this big thimble thing.
Yes.
Someone's asking, and if we can't find the answer, message Adela because she loves
Oh,
it when
yeah.
she gets messages.
Yeah. Slide into her DMs. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of the company.
I don't know it either.
I do know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, though. So, isn't that cute? So many goodies in here. These are going to go out in knit-along prizes, and people are going to freak their freak. They're going to love it. And speaking of prizes, every week we've been giving things away. And so I was going to say last week, but really at this point, it was 2 weeks ago, we had a
Tracie.
as I know. So we were kind of on the love note train. I was knitting a love note. You were knitting a love note. And this beautiful bag from Wild Strands matched this Dragon Horde yarn so well that we thought it had to be a giveaway altogether. And
I love this color.
Jodi, okay, it's called This Is Me. It's from The Greatest Showman. That's the theme. She did it. This is so Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn. She does so many amazing like color, what are they called? Groupings, or like she'll do a Harry Potter line like lots of people, but this was from The Greatest Showman. And it's actually been retired for quite a while, but as soon as we showed it, she started getting tons of messages and people want this color.
It came out of retirement.
It came out of retirement. There was a pre-order. I don't know what's going on with it right now. But Tristan also said, I want to donate another
2 and
4
2?
skeins, like just like this, the 2 of the mohair, 2 of the sock yarn, to another winner. So we got to pick 2 names out of our Ravelry thread. There was almost 2,400 people.
thank you
What?
for entering. You guys,
Thank you.
it is a good one.
It's
I have to
great.
agree.
And
Did I win?
You sadly lost, but this tote bag is incredible. And now there's a sweater quantity or a beautiful shawl quantity of yarn. And we had 2 names.
So the first name is going to get the bag.
Well, no. Tristan said she's going to put together a care package for the second person. And she's going to send it right to them. So it will be amazing.
Why are you laughing? Because it's on a sticky?
Yeah, because like we're so unprepared right now. So I'm going to link, of course, I'll ear burn you on Ravelry, but it's Jennifer Enns, E-N-N-S, and Lina Design, L-I-N-A-H, Design. These are the Ravelry.
Yes.
These are the Ravelry names that were drawn.
Good winners.
So bad.
I've barely seen you.
I know. Jodi. I know. Anyway, I'm so excited for these 2 ladies. The first name we drew, we will send you the package. The second name we drew, Tristan will send you the package. And we're just so happy that everybody wants to play in the Ravelry group. And it's a real thrill to be able to just mail happy packages out.
Guess what she's doing
week.
also has in her shop right now. Tristan of Dragonheart Yards.
What?
She's my jam.
Her colors are amazing.
She's one of those dyers that's exceptional.
I know she is.
And they're moody.
Yeah.
And they're...
She's got a Court of Thorn and Roses series of yarns, and I pretty much could knit anything out of all of them.
I mean, it's obviously there's a reason there's so many dyers because not everyone's colors and things.
Yeah.
She's my jam. Yeah. I wish she was
colors,
Canadian.
Her colors are amazing, and I think she goes to lots of shows. She's always working. You can check out her online shop. And she also just happens to be a really sweet human. She's a good person.
Is Lina Designs watching right now?
Is she? Linah Design.
Congratulations, Lina. Congrats to the winners. Maybe she's not. Maybe people were just being
Maybe
kind.
It's Lina. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Anyway, I will ear burn you in Ravelry. Yes, right there. It said thank you, hearts.
She won.
Yay! Okay,
you get this.
No, she's gonna get yarn exactly like that, and whatever Tristan makes.
You don't get the bag.
She's gonna get something amazing. Whatever it is, she for sure gets us the yarn.
Yes.
No pressure. And you know what? We can figure something out. We'll figure something out.
No, it's good.
Yeah, Tristan's amazing to even offer. We're so grateful.
Okay.
So super fun. Thanks. Thanks everybody.
A perfect transition
okay.
to our next giveaway.
Okay.
We are giving away 5 Grocery Girls latest sock kit.
4th anniversary Tessera kits that include our super cute gray tumbler for wine or coffee or tea or whatever.
Yeah.
Booze. Mostly booze. I'm pretty sure people are mostly drinking out of them, and that's awesome. But the yarn is from Grenouille Company, and it's ridiculous how beautiful it is.
Yeah. We know that a lot of you we're thankful for you that you purchased the kit.
Yeah.
So anyone is still looking for a kit, there's 5 up for grabs this week.
Are there?
Full kits.
You're going to put them in the shop?
No, these are the
I was like, what's going on? So
do you smell toast?
I do definitely smell toast. We are going to make a thread in Ravelry. And we'll try and figure out something for somebody to tell us, but we will draw 5 winners.
How about what will you put in your cup?
Right. I love it.
Something. Yeah.
Love it.
So
it's so beautiful.
There is no pattern. I think when people see that you've knit a gorgeous sock somewhere, maybe confused that the pattern, it does not come with the pattern. But there was a lady. Did you see the lady who knit a sock? I swear it was identical.
She just looked at the picture and did it herself.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
I thought that was really fun. Really, really similar.
So part of the reason we don't do patterns with these kits is that we want to see what you guys make out of it. And it's not everybody's jam to make socks.
Yeah.
There's going to be hats, shawls. There's certainly enough yarn there to make a really cute shawl, cowls, baby items. Like, it just seems like if we did a pattern, not everybody's going to want a sock. So we want to see what you guys make with it. And that's the fun part. But now I'm going to knit my second sock so I can wear these. I love this color yarn. I could knit a love note in this
Tracie.
in 2 seconds.
So the background is this gray, but then there's like sage and vermilion
it's
and
like a
cranberry.
very smoky purple with like a, and then the teal that's in here.
It's
almost
almost
black, but it is a dark green, and then the gold is so perfect.
Yes.
So, okay, 5 kits this week. I can't wait. 5 more
Done.
winners we'll be
5 more
drawing
winners.
next week. That giveaway will be in Ravelry.
That's
it's so
super
easy
fun.
to do giveaways in Ravelry.
Do you know what? I wish we had a daily giveaway.
I
I mean,
know.
we're not going, but how fun is it
Well,
to
we
give?
can do them as often as we want through Instagram and things like that.
We're
but
so lucky with the generosity of makers out there that we get so many beautiful things.
Yeah.
We could do a lot of.
we do have
Okay,
a
so
lot of beautiful things to give away.
we talked about DHL.
Yes.
And remember how Hohi's come
Oh
from
my
DHL
gosh.
from
There's
Argentina.
no better shipping. No, I don't think there's better
And
shipping.
Stephen and Penelope use DHL. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but our experience with
I know
us.
it's pricey, but to me, it gets so fast.
You
that to me,
guys.
it's value, right?
So, somebody up in the DHL family. Don't worry, I'm not going to say anything inappropriate.
No, I'm just
Somebody up in the Canadian division of DHL,
yeah.
word got to the CEO.
Oy vey. That we like DHL.
Yes, that we were doing
Well, that we
shout-outs and
love
stuff.
DHL?
So this is a really funny little story. So there was a representative got our email from below the video and, said, thank you so much. I would love to touch base with you. There was a little questionnaire about do you import or export? How many bags?
Right.
7 questions. And I sent it back and he said, can you call me? So I called him.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Great.
This is all in the works.
Great.
So just quickly, twice he said, so it's in the works. Now it's been handed down to a lady, another person who now he can help me set
Like
up
an
the
account.
account for the
Okay.
grocery girls. But he said twice on the phone call, I was asked to contact you from the CEO of DHL Canada.
It's so funny, Jody, because when I saw the original email,
Yes.
and it said CEO at the bottom, and I thought, it's a form email.
Yes.
Right? That lots of people, we get weird emails about people wanting to advertise on our channel and stuff like that. And it's
Yeah.
like delete, right? Like I don't
like-
want to deal with it.
yeah.
So I thought, oh, it's a form, like a thanks for the shout out form email. But I
Yeah.
guess not, right?
No, he made a point. He said it in the conversation. We were on the phone about 10 minutes. And then at the end, he said, just so you know, this came down from the CEO for me to contact
Okay,
you. And
fantastic.
I thought, how fun.
Well, I'm not kidding you. I've never experienced faster, better
No,
shipping.
no.
And we're pretty much, we've had a lot of experience with shipping. I can't tell you how disappointed we are in Canada Post. And I know that's not anybody's fault. But to me, we've had incredible patience. The people that originally purchased this kit, it's taken
Months.
8 weeks
Yes.
on average, 8 weeks to go to the people. And that's
Yeah.
just way too long.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I'm so sorry.
And we really appreciate the patience. People have been amazing about
That
it.
is 4 weeks beyond the expected
Sure.
Christmas, increase in packages that I expect a package to get to someone.
Well, and even us going across the border, lots of customers are in the US or elsewhere in the world. It always takes a few weeks. Even in the best of circumstances, it's never less than 18 days.
Yeah.
Which to me takes too long too.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's fun.
So I thought
we're
that was-
certainly looking into. Yes, we're very serious about shipping with someone
yes.
else because
we want to get our website up and going.
we're very dissatisfied with the way it is right now.
Yeah.
And I know it's an extreme time.
Yes.
Right? It's kind of bad timing.
Yeah.
But we just.
But if there's somebody that can offer us a better service for our customers.
Sure.
Because we pay those that leave the country, we don't pay for tracking, but we pay for these packages to get to you in less than 2 weeks. And it's taking 6 weeks.
And there's a
8 weeks.
reasonable expectation, right?
Yes.
Reasonable time limits. And I just feel like we're beyond
Listen,
that.
there's not one package that we send that it says 5 to 8 business days.
I know.
So we're saying 8 business days. That's like a week and a half. Let's give it an extra
Even
2 to
double.
3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
But it's taking 4 times as long.
And I know that's all over the world right now, but even in the best of circumstances, it takes too long. So,
Yeah.
Oy vey, all the shipping issues, right? But we're whatever. You have options. That's the thing to remember. We have options.
We have options.
So, I did get some fun things. Okay, one more party in our mailbox. Can I share?
Yes.
Because this was so generous as well. Like, so generous.
Isn't that much?
Yes! 4 packages showed up for giveaways in our knit-alongs. And each package is a skein of mohair silk and a skein of beautiful speckled soft yarn. I don't really want to open these. Are these reclosable? Probably, right? The colors are amazing. And this is Trilogy Yarns.
Ooh, it comes with tea.
And this is Nancy.
Fancy
And Nancy's phone number's on her business card. We could call her if we wanted.
Should we call her right
Hey,
now?
Nancy. But it's so gorgeous. She sent 4 amazing colors. You could make such beautiful things with 2 skeins like this.
Okay, so you guys, her base is an 80/20, which is my go-to sock yarn if I'm
do
ever
love
picking. Her base is beautiful.
It's very soft, isn't it?
Yes. But see,
Feels
you guys,
great.
look at the different... Oh, we're not going to be able to tell because they're perfect lighting. But, I mean, if you could see it in person, you can just see the difference, how the yarn...
Well, here, this one might be better to show. See how the mohair's so much darker?
It just takes yarn differently.
The silk is different, right?
Yeah.
But look at this color. This colorway is called Mr. Green Jeans.
Oh, I love that name.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And this colorway is called Sexy Cowboy.
Oh, yes, please.
And this one's called Somewhere.
that.
Oh my gosh, Somewhere in Time. And it's
This one,
very
Cactus flower.
This one's got black speckles, or dark brown.
I
maybe?
think plum, maybe even. Look at this mohair.
So pretty. So that
Her
was
yarn is beautiful.
crazy generous. These packages are ready to roll for knit-along prizes.
Okay, so
Treats of tea.
I had never. Oh, now I ruined the bag. No, I didn't. I'd never heard of Trilogy yarns.
There you go. How fun is that?
Right. Thank you so much. Another very generous person. That's
So generous. I could
love
knit.
it.
Okay, this green is really calling my name.
Mr. Green Jeans and Captain Kangaroo.
Come on, that's going to be amazing.
I can see that on Shane. His eyes are that
it's
color.
So beautiful. All of them.
But I won't keep it.
Oh no, I mean, look how beautiful they are. They're the perfect little package prize.
Love.
I do love it. So that was the party in our mailbox.
I love it so much.
We definitely have other things we're going to share next time, possibly. Like I said, we're so not organized.
You know what
today.
opened today? Parks, golf courses. Oh, on this it was
Parks?
Yes, today.
So kids can go to the park now?
Well, they wouldn't. Yes, as of today.
Maintaining social distancing.
This is step 2 of.
Must be hard for kids.
Right. I was
That
actually
don't
really glad.
understand, right?
Yeah.
They have to be taught how to properly, at least the parents, though, can take their kids to the park again.
Right.
Yeah.
And another thing I was thinking about is, like I was a single mom for 4 years, but I had the support. I had a baby and a 3-year-old, but I had the support of family, so I was really lucky.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in that situation and being in a place where you don't have the support or you can't because of social distancing and health reasons.
Your mom can't come help you.
Right.
Right.
So if you know of anyone or your neighbor or a friend, just make sure you check in.
Right.
Maybe they're thinking, I
Maybe
can
they
do
need
this.
to vent to someone. Sometimes it just feels good to just get it all off your chest.
Sometimes a phone call, sometimes maybe dropping a muffin care package or asking them, can I pick you something up when I go to the grocery store? I think now more than ever,
Drop off spaghetti sauce, like instant dinner.
Things are slowly starting to open, but there are those people who still.
Well, I'm not super comfortable with.
I'm not
even the restaurants are open here. I won't be going to a restaurant.
Me neither.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm still maintaining. Because
me too.
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable with it yet, and that will be until vaccines are widely
Yeah. Because I sometimes think as time goes by with things, like everybody's gung-ho at the beginning.
Yeah.
Sometimes things get, just sort of fallen to the wayside because time has gone by. So let's remember how we can positively impact the people around us.
And I mean, now that parks are open, this single mom we're kind of talking about, you could meet your friend at the park. You know, if your kids are playing, you could be socially distant, and you can have a visit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, just let's
But
keep
you're
that
right.
in mind.
You need to keep people in mind that are kind of, you know, shut in or on their own.
Yeah. How can we still,
Yeah.
impact?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
You know what I love seeing? I watched The Voice finale this week, and lots of people were like,
Did Ryan Seacrest seem crazy?
Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah.
He's on American Idol. Isn't he on American Idol?
I read a bunch of things. People thought he was like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's not on The Voice. But they did show people on The Voice that were doing like, they were singing. This girl was in her driveway and it was a big crescent and all her neighbors were in chairs.
Concerts.
She had like little outdoor concerts and stuff.
Oh, no one would come to my
Wouldn't
concerts.
that be great?
Yes.
I'm willing to sing for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear it.
I love that.
I know. That would be great.
So, so someone is asking the name of the electric ball winder. Let's talk about that for a sec.
Oh,
because
stop
I
it.
shit the bed and bought one this week.
Jodi. But did you buy the same one you bought me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's worth every penny.
The fiber something. What is it called?
It's called Fiber Artist Supply Company. I get giddy every time I want a wine yarn now. It's amazing. So it's an electric wander. They've got a large and a standard. Standard is certainly big enough for.
I don't know why. How would you ever think that you would need the large one?
But I think sometimes yarn dyers or businesses, like if you're a yarn shop, maybe you want the jumbo one.
The jumbo meaning it will just wind a bigger skein.
But I even wound the knit collage yarn on it.
Wow.
And it works just barely on the standard one.
Okay.
It makes a ball like as big as your head.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really well made. I've now wound, I don't know, a whole bunch of yarn on it, like since last summer. So tons. And was it Christmas?
Birthday, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was birthday
No,
too.
Christmas.
It was Christmas.
It was Christmas, I think.
You're right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've wound a ton of yarn on it. And it's been fantastic. You do have to stay there and watch it, but you don't have to crank it. Like
No, but you can be in the kitchen getting things
you can be pouring a beverage, watching your yarn be wound,
putting your feet up.
I love it. It's amazing, Jodi. You are going to love it.
I just thought,
and you wrecked your birthday present, but whatever.
Well, that's the reason why I kind of said in our group text, I'm going to order one, because then you would have said something like, maybe not.
Well, your birthday's not around the corner. I was going to get you one,
but I just thought
I'm
doing it. It's $179 US.
Okay.
Plus about $40 shipping.
Okay.
Because they want to make sure it's shipped quickly and it's tracked.
And it's super
packed.
heavy duty.
Yes.
Like it's a big chunk weight on your table. Like it's just so sturdy.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
So it's definitely a tool that I could have done without, but I splurged for myself. So if it's something you think you were, especially people that wind fingering weight. Right?
Yeah, Jode.
Because I don't even wind fingering weight. So.
And now, like, think about it. You needed 5 or 6 skeins of yarn to make that sweater.
Yes. Well, I never went into more than one. Actually, it's funny because at the very bottom here, right when I started the ribbing.
Yeah.
There was about a half a row before I bound off that I ran out of mohair.
Oh, no one will ever know.
No.
No one will ever know.
So, but yeah, five.
Jodi, that's really exciting.
I'm so excited.
We should do a video, like an Instagram live or something, just showing it one day, because it's amazing.
Yeah.
It is worth saving your pennies for. And I haven't had any issues with it, but I think the company is probably really great to deal with.
Vincent mentioned he thinks that he makes, when we talk about the sock machine.
Yeah.
That it makes him want to get one.
They're awesome.
You want to save your pennies, Vincent?
It's
that good.
People say, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? We don't know. We only know how to make a tube. We still have not made a point of, like, figuring out the ribber and figuring out whatever.
And I'm okay with that.
But even so, it's awesome.
Yes.
And I mean, if you make your stitch big, you could still probably, I think you can do DK. You know, if you wanted to, like if you were doing,
I think we should try that.
Like a scarfy thing, like you could do kind of like a, anyway, there's lots of things to do with it. There's great resources online, but yes, it's made so well. We had what's it called again? Earl Bacher Gerhardt.
Okay.
Earl Bacher Gerhardt.
I keep thinking
Did you buy any yarn this time?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the yarn that I purchased.
Jodi, what it got into you?
I don't know.
Have you ever knit black yarn?
No. I blacked out.
It's-
and I woke up and I had black yarn.
Black is beautiful and we love to wear it, but it's not the most fun to knit. This
Well,
is gorgeous. This feels great.
I haven't knit a solid black garment. I
You'll
knit
love it.
dark.
You'll love it.
So this is what happened. I was thinking I'm going to, because I love my garment. We've been talking about our summer and spring knits, and I would like not to, I would like to have an item that I can wear in the spring and summer, right?
Totally.
Because like you put away your sweaters and it's 4 or 5 months before you get them out again. 4
It's
months.
really fun to be able to wear knitwear in the warm months
Right.
as well. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I swatched and I washed that. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing. Lots of time. First of all, it feels weird because we don't knit with cotton or linen very often.
Is that, do you think?
Look at the stretch, though.
I know.
Look at that. Well, I think it feels.
Is this
I think it feels nice.
So
it's 60/40 cotton linen. It's Juniper Moon Farm Zoe.
okay, you guys, I'm loving this
Juniper
yarn.
Moon Farm. I remember from the days working in the yarn shop. These guys make amazing products.
Well, the color
Beautiful
palette,
yarn.
the color palette was bright and it was vibrant. It was so pretty.
So look at the stretch this way, and then look at the stretch this way, like almost none.
Yeah.
So I have to say, Jodi, I love it. I think
I
you
do
should, I
too.
think you should get on it.
I think I'm gonna knit like a little t-shirt,
Yeah.
kind of almost just like a square, like a boxy,
Well, maybe one of those. There's lots of good patterns
right?
like that.
And so what weight? I just bought it without even knowing. What weight would you say this
I think
was?
it's DK.
20 to 24 stitches. I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is DK.
Yeah.
It's hard to know by weight because cotton and linen weigh totally different than merino, but
Yeah.
it's 20 to 24 stitches. I love it. What size needle did you swatch on?
I can't remember.
Like a 4mm or something? So how are you going to know what this means? What does
No
this
idea.
mean? So
Actually, Tracy, I think I knit it with
I do the holes.
I did 5mm.
I do the holes.
No, I couldn't have done 5.
Looks pretty small for that, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like 5. But maybe you did.
God. Well,
Maybe you
geez,
did.
I'm
But now
gonna
you
have
got
to
to do it
start
again.
over.
Now you got to do it again.
I have 3 balls. I don't know that that's going to be enough.
Well, there's a lot on here, Jode. 260 meters.
Yeah, these are full 100 gram.
600.
I should.
780.
Oh, without a doubt. Then
You're not going to have sleeves, really.
No.
I think you'll be good.
I am. So
Where did you get? Oh, yes. You got it. Okay.
River City Yarns.
Awesome.
Had a nice selection. They had several colors. But you guys,
I love it. I'm glad you're doing a summer knit.
do you think this will shrink if I do it in the wash? So don't wash it.
I wouldn't dry it, that's for sure. The care says to lay it flat.
Okay.
But I would wash it in the washing machine just to soften things up.
Actually, was impressed that even with the 40% linen, I'm not getting a crunch feeling.
Like if you go like this and wash it next time, because it won't felt like wool will, I think even then it's going to feel even softer. And I think washing it a second time is going to feel even softer.
Yeah.
I think these kinds of yarns get better as you wear them. But for sure, I would lay it flat to dry.
I was just thinking I wear black a lot.
It's really nice. And I mean, even if you wanted to do something different, like if you feel like, oh, geez, this isn't enough, it would be really cute striped with white
I
or
actually
something.
thought so too.
Or cream or natural.
Well, my first reaction was, why don't I get it in the natural or cream white and knit it like bigger, so then like gauzier, like a
Right.
bigger,
like open.
Yes.
airy.
I think I might knit this with like a 6mm needle.
Totally.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yes, Jodi. I love it. I love that
Maybe
idea.
that's what I cast on. Why do people
I don't
hate
know.
knitting in black?
Because it's very hard to... Let me tell you, counting my stitches on this swatch... But remember I gave you the round the neck light? You might want to wear that when you're knitting with
Okay,
this.
can we talk about around the neck light?
I
we
love that thing.
grill all winter long.
No!
All outside the
Is it
barbecue.
now your barbecuing light?
Shane actually has taken it.
It's
He goes up,
awesome.
Tracy, it is the best thing.
They're so bright.
It's just in the cupboard, so I can use it and he can use it. He's used it probably
It's
a dozen times.
so bright. Honestly, if you go to Amazon and you type in neck light,
It's
looks
really
like
sexy.
It's really, really fabulous. You look really cool wearing it, but that sucker works.
Yes.
Works. So I'm excited for this project for
I
you.
am too. I think
Even
it's
a
gonna be
pale
really
blue
quick.
striped
Yes.
would be gorgeous.
Well, Now I'm going to go blind.
And there are lots of cute t-shirt patterns.
Now I'm going to go blind. I couldn't find a t-shirt pattern.
I mean, honestly, I knit myself a cardigan in black. Did I knit anything else in black? Not really. But I am going to knit this black sweater for sure. But it's not as easy to see your stitches, count your rows. And especially with woolen spun, you know how it kind of puffs up and kind of, hoy vey. It was not fun.
I actually remember
But I love
trying
the
to
yarn.
crochet with, do you remember that old eyelash yarn?
Do I remember? I knit a scarf for Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
It's one of my first things I ever knit.
So with crocheting, because you have to find the stitch and go in, black or anything fuzzy is ridiculous.
Okay, this scarf I'm talking about was one of my first ever knits, and I went to this yarn store downtown. It was a different one. She's not there anymore. And her store was kind of a disaster. Everything was like kind of in boxes with the fronts cut out, and you could just see the yarn. I bought lavender eyelash yarn, and then this yarn that was little chenille pom-poms that were like
cute.
this big, and I held them together and knit just, I think it was garter stitch. So it was fluffy with the purple, but it had these little colored balls.
That's cute. I mean, you'd never do it now.
It matched her coat perfectly, and it was really cute on her. But I can't, it's just fun to remember the things. And why not? I mean, if you love eyelash yarn, I actually think it would make kind of a cute hat.
I do too.
But I did buy yarn since we've been.
Yay! I have some yarn of Mackenzie's to show, and I have a few bags.
See, for sure.
Show me something.
Do you want to see? I have something for you. Our friend Heather at the Lemonade Shop, who dyes just the most fun yarn. This is DK.
Okay, she would be our jam.
Totally.
Like, she's funny.
Totally. So I was on her website just because they actually closed for a little while.
They did.
And so I was
I was shocked,
Geez,
actually.
Louise, what's going on with that? I think maybe I want to buy some yarn before you close. And she just had some of these crazy colors that I don't have anything like it. This is her fun Fetty. It's basically like sherbet.
I've used her the most for my bag fabric.
And this is called Truly Outrageous, and it's got a rainbow blip. So when you knit it,
It does.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Yes.
So I bought this in DK and sock yarn. It was like that day, it was calling my name.
Oh, I love it.
So if you want any of it, I bought DK thinking maybe you would want some. But I'm totally knitting socks out of these.
It's so beautiful.
It's so pretty. It's so wild and so fun.
Tracie.
I think it might be fun for like slip stitch things. I don't know.
Isn't she fun with her colors?
She's so fun. She's so good.
And we finally got to meet her in New York.
Untitled.
New York.
That was great.
Yeah.
Too quick. Like it was.
Yeah.
But yes, being even just to say hello and how much I love your work in person is really fun.
Yeah.
Right? Just like Renee spun right round. That was.
So the Rocket Tee is Tanis's new one.
I know, it's so cute.
But it's knit with fingering weight.
I know. And mohair. But you don't have to. You can just stripe. You can do whatever you
So
want.
I'm going
with
to do
it.
a swatch and tell you my stitches, and you can tell me what size to knit.
Sure.
Thank you. I love you.
Are you going to do DK?
I'm going to try this.
Oh, yes, for
What do you
sure.
think?
Yes.
A little V-neck tee? How cute is that?
I love it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want it with mohair for me personally, but you could just stripe 2 different colors. You could do 1 color. You could do whatever you want. It's so cute. It would be really cute with mohair too, though.
It was cute with, and I did see
It
some
looked great
test
on
knitters
her.
that she used, and I saw some single colors as well. It was
And she did
beautiful.
kind of tone on tone.
Yeah.
Like her mohair wasn't that different from
Yeah.
her sock yarn.
Yeah.
It's really cute. So, okay, I'll have to try and remember to link that one too.
Terry Cox would like to know what IGA stands for. Independent
None of your business, Terry.
Grocers
Don't even ask.
Association.
Yeah. Independent. So there's usually a family behind that independent part of IGA, or it was at one point, right? That's what we've...
Oh, so she said somebody made this tea with Zoe.
Well, whose tea?
The
Tanis's?
rocket tea. Ooh, that's
Oh, cool.
exciting. That's what I'm going to do this
You can
weekend.
totally do
Cast
it.
on. I might be wishing I didn't buy black by the end of the weekend, but
Okay, look what I bought.
Tracie.
Okay, Brine Dye Works is Calgary. She's in Calgary.
I've never heard of her.
I know, she's super new. She's only, I think, been around for like a month or so. Like I remember seeing opening tomorrow. You know, the business is launching. And then I went to her shop and I was like, hey, this is really cool. So this is kind of this one is called Powder. And it's a steely blue with super dark navy speckles.
It's really,
I
really
love
pretty.
it.
Yes.
And then I think she was playing with a super dark, like navy and black.
That's going to knit up really beautifully.
For sure you're not going to be able to see it all.
No.
But she called this one an oily swell.
It looks like that because it's got some navy over black or black over navy.
And this one's version 4. Like I think she had several
Okay.
attempts at it. So some of them are a little bit different. And I think there's purple or burgundy in here. It's really cool in person. And she says this is her BFL sock. I would never guess that's BFL.
Oh, that's beautifully
Don't
soft.
you feel like it feels pretty... Really? Okay, so this one's BFL, it says, and this one is not.
You can tell the difference.
They do feel a little bit different.
You can see the difference.
Okay, so I love that. I didn't even know I got 2 different bases.
Okay.
So a new Calgary dyer, Brine Dye Works. And I really love the colors that came. I think that's really fun.
Congratulations.
Super local. And I'm sure at some
Love
point
it.
we'll see her at one of the local shows. Right? I would think, right?
Knit City all the way.
We're going to have yarn shows one
not
day at some point.
I'm hopeful.
Oh.
Okay.
I miss meeting people. I miss socialization, right? Even our pal Amber. I miss coffee dates.
Like so
Zoom
much. Doesn't work.
cut it.
I mean, it's kind of okay.
It's better than nothing. And especially if you're far away from people, it's a really good substitute. But when you know that person's 5 minutes away, it's not the best. It's better. It's fine, but I miss our coffee dates. A lot.
Like, I can't even talk about it. I miss it so much.
A lot. So much.
Okay, so let me show you some yarn.
Jodi, this is such a rainbow.
Okay, so Mackenzie just did some new ones this week.
And a new logo, which is very
Okay,
exciting.
let's talk about that.
Okay.
So, Brick Bubble is also, we've used her for a lot
She's
of...
so amazing.
Right?
Local graphic artist. Yeah.
So, she worked with Mackenzie and they came up with her new logo. I think it's beautiful.
Oh, Jodi, it's gorgeous.
She's actually going to also get her... Mackenzie wants to do a enamel pin.
Oh, yeah?
Wants to be like a punk person.
Cool.
With the mohawk being a skein of yarn.
I love it.
Right? So they're working on that.
So her name, so it's To The Max Yarn Company, and the logo is a dial cranked up to 11.
Yeah.
So the Max. I love it. 100% punk, 100% DIY. I am loving her tonals.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to buy some yarn.
Okay, so this week, I forget what the names are, you guys, but they're all in the shop. They did some fun, they wanted some real bright pops of color.
Okay, you've got nice little labels happening.
They were in a bucket. They weren't home, and so I just grabbed a bunch.
This orange is insane.
That's called Freshly Squeezed. That's
Ooh,
a fingering
it's
and a
so
worsted.
Good. That's worsted?
No.
I would think it's probably more 250.
It's DK. Sorry. One's DK,
But
one's
so,
fingering.
What a nice base.
Yes.
Both of them. They're both 80/20.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah, gorgeous.
It's blowing
We
out.
have the worst. Don't even go to the site because the colors will be...
These are a bunch of new ones that they did this week.
Love.
Fingering and worsted. She has a cashmere worsted base.
What? Where's that? This?
Right here.
Oh, you can tell just by touching it. Oh,
yeah. Isn't that nice?
Oh.
It's 115 grams.
80-10-10
Yeah.
merino. Okay, it just feels like butter.
It feels like butter. This is a coral. This is a worsted, but they also have fingering.
It's like pumpkin-y.
Kind of
I
pumpkin-y,
love it.
kind of deep corally. Anyway,
I love it. Okay, this is 80-10-10 too.
And then they had some more, they restocked some Pride sets.
Okay, so very, very popular. The Pride
Very
sets.
popular Pride sets. They've done the Pride Rainbow.
I do love that one.
That's
That's the Pride Rainbow?
Yes.
Orange? Okay. I love it.
Well, not exactly, maybe. Maybe it's their
Artistic,
interpretation.
Of course.
And then
But
this
I love
is,
it.
I don't know what flag this is, but this is another mini set with black,
That's really
purple,
pretty.
yellow, and a sparkle mini. They're not labeled, so I can't
And what's the
remember.
deal again? Why the Sparkle Mini?
Because
I
this
love the Sparkle
flag,
Mini.
the flag has white in it.
Anything white. the flag with
So
white.
if it had a white stripe, they put in the sparkle.
That purple is so beautiful. That dark.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then this one, I don't know, pansexual
Yeah,
maybe?
I think so.
And then, okay, so this I brought because she did a new version with less saturated dye. So this
so
is
pretty.
this.
Look at that.
Which
It's
is fun.
still super hot.
Yeah.
Like
She
hot,
they just
hot.
used too much dye. And
And that's
then
how you
this
learn.
one too was another one.
I love it. So that's like the reverse.
A little bit.
More
but there's
purple.
less of the, they didn't have any of the baby pink in this one.
Oh, it's so pretty. Purple lovers. Okay, this.
Oh, non-binary. Thank you. This was non-binary. No,
Oh.
this was non-binary.
Was it?
They're all in her shop. They're all there. But
This
yeah.
cashmere
Isn't
worsted.
that gorgeous?
Yes.
You know what I was loving this week was this.
Yeah.
The green.
But this is stunning too. Like the turquoise is beautiful. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's really exciting.
Yeah,
a
so
new
that's
logo is
fun.
a big deal.
Yes.
Kind of next step.
And so next year, this came really quick. I had my Pride Rainbow bags. I had the fabric for about 9 months in my cupboard, waiting for. But then they sold so quick. So Mackenzie and I next year we're gonna do a fun new Pride set. For
A
the month
bag,
of
bag
Yes,
and yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And
that's
you know
fun.
what? You really do have to think months ahead. And we're not good at that. We're like
really-
fly by the seat of your pants. You have to be
Yes.
planning like a quarter ahead.
Yes.
Like 3 or 4 months ahead at least. I love it. Very, very beautiful. I'm loving those tonals. Okay, you want to see something I got that I love so much? Oh, I can't even tell you. I bought twice in the last little while at Barrett Wool Company. I need to start knitting all my Barrett Wool. But this was a really special little kit. And you can go on her Instagram and
Look how
see.
cute those are.
So this is a little set of minis. Do you want me to get up the picture of what
Yeah.
it is?
So this looks bigger. This
and
looks like twice the amount.
Yes. So there's some that are a little bit bigger than others. And it's actually you knit a house.
Oh, this is that
This
one.
is the house kit.
So cream. There's a beautiful grassy sage color.
So
A real pretty gray.
Okay, so here's the pattern. See this little video of the house? How
And
cute is
terracotta.
that? So the house kit came with a house tape measure. Now it's stamped on the back Barrett Wool. This is the tape measure, but the outside of the tape measure is hand stitched.
By who? Someone made them
If
for
there's a
her.
company, yeah. So there's a
Wow.
company, and all the information is on. If you go to Barrett Wool Company's Instagram, you will see some posts with houses because there's more than one kit. There was a house that was all white, like the video just showed, but there was
love
also
it.
a house. Oh my gosh, get out of town. So there was like 4 or 5 different
I'm surprised.
tape measures you could get. There was different kits.
Okay, for your house, are you sure? Is yours reverse?
No, see, because this one has green too. So
you don't
there's
have enough cream to knit that.
This is not the kit I bought.
You
I
bought
bought
with the
a
red
different kit.
It's got the house is red.
Yeah. So actually, the proper way to do it is probably to go to their
Okay, you guys. That's,
website.
Tracy, then you can have it out on a shelf. All
I'm
year.
gonna knit it, and it's gonna be decor. I'm so excited. So I don't know if there are still kits now, but I'm gonna tell you in about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Susan, yes, there are house kits.
The
Yes.
Barrett Wool is not prickly to me. It's next to Skin Soft. If you have an aversion,
Okay, so this is the house I bought, except it's photographing brown.
but it's this terracotta
But it's
color.
that terracotta color. That's the house I bought. So the roof is green and the little gray door and the cream windows. And every kit comes with, or without, you don't have to get the tape measure. But it comes with the pattern and it comes with this little bit of yarn to do the little cross stitch in the windows. Everything you need. And of course they always send these cute little stitch markers, which I love.
you can never have enough.
I love
swear.
them. I use them all the time. And then a download code for the pattern.
And a coaster. Did you order that?
And the coaster, yeah. So this is their newest coaster that she's been sending out. The moon is a ball of yarn, and it's printed on the back like yarn. They're great. They're super thick too.
Okay, that's smart.
Aren't they nice
I
little
like that.
giveaways?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that just comes with everything.
Love.
But I super love this tape measure. I super love the tape measure. So I'm just a giant. I love it all.
Excuse me.
And no, I don't find this wool scratchy at all.
I don't at
And
all.
I mean, the second you even wash it, it's so much softer too.
Yeah.
So
For me, it's garment next to skin soft
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So that was something that came that I got really, really excited about, and I'll show you my other stuff later. Another day.
No.
But they did both come 2 days in a row.
We have time. I have some bags to show, and then you're going to show me more yarn.
Oh, I've got some yarn on the ground.
Yay.
Mackenzie too. Okay, so I did ask Louise of the Wool Baron, could I please get a skein of crushed rosette on sock yarn?
You have to design
Come on.
socks in those.
Come on. And she's so amazing, and she was so generous, and she said, so this is, oh, it's terrible.
There, that's good.
Terrible. It's way nicer in person. Like, it's way better in person. But she was like, here's some extra skeins for giveaways. So she sent an awesome variegated tequila sunrise. It's
That's
so
so
pretty.
pretty.
And a self-striping tequila mockingbird. So same colors, but self-striping.
Ooh, that's cheeky. Tequila
God.
Mockingbird, Tequila Mockingbird.
Right.
Love it.
She is cheeky. She's a cheeky human. She's got a great sense
Yeah.
of humor. She's hilarious.
I would like to have a girls' weekend with Amber,
Totally.
Louise, Cherie, Kirby Werby,
Oh,
and
yes.
Heather.
Oh my goodness.
There would be no running. There would be
So
no
many.
exercising.
One of these days we're gonna have a retreat. That would be amazing too.
Thank goodness.
But you were right. It would be like lots of snack food,
Lots of knitting.
beverages, knitting, no
Lots-
sleeping.
Lots
Everybody
of
will stay
ordering
up.
meals. I love it so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
lots of like sweatpants and leggings and just hanging out. Girl stuff. I love it. Jodi, you've been very busy.
I have been busy.
Jodi, you've been sewing a ton. Since you got fired from the garden shop, you've been sewing a lot. No, you were so nice to offer to be in the garden shop. Okay. Love so much.
This was okay. So they're all the ones right now are this shape.
I love your drawstring bag. You know how much.
That was lamb string. You know what I'm doing right now?
This is such a good bag.
I'm using up those piles of ends and just little because I haven't ordered fabric in
That's
almost 3 months
For sure.
right?
And then, as you should be, right? Wait for
Yes.
that dollar to be as good as it is.
Yes.
So,
Wow,
I love this color.
this is Malibu
Oh, I love it.
yarn ink.
Yarn ink. Alicia.
Don't we love her?
We love you.
I'm
Look at
using
those
up-
colors, Jodi.
Isn't it pretty?
Like gorgeous.
They're soft blues and some
Gorgeous.
pistachio
And it's that mauvey pink that I
Yeah.
love it.
And what I'm doing also is using up. I'm going to this cotton webbing because I love it.
I do
but I
love it.
have several rolls, so I'm using this up.
I like that too, though, Jodi.
Well, it's not the worst, but it's not the best.
I like it.
Yarn ink,
I like
jazz.
it. Oh my God. How much do I love you? I love you to the moon and back, Jazz.
Yeah.
Crazy beautiful.
And then I had a thing of.
I love
This was from Spoonflower, but it's not mine. But it's giant knit stitches.
You can see it. Boy, I love that cream. That neutral on
Yeah.
neutral, Jode. I love that.
So I've got some.
I really
some
like
things
your
in the shop.
cording.
Do you know what it is?
I love it.
Oh my God, I love it. It's from ropes.ca. Literally just ropes.ca. It's awning rope.
Oh.
But you guys, it comes in 50 feet rolls. And they're all individually, and then in a plastic sleeve. It's marketed for
Oh.
awnings. But let me tell you, I ordered a lot of individual packages till I found one I liked.
Really?
And it's Canadian dollars. It's
Love that.
because I found some other ones unwound really. Anyway, it took me a bit to find the one I liked.
It's like yarn. Some of them are dyed
Yes.
different.
Yes.
You're not going to love them all. I really like
so,
this.
and you guys, it's cheap, this cording.
Well, I really like the thickness of it for
Yeah.
a bag drawstring.
It's 3 millimeter thickness, but you can get thicker.
It is only 3 millimeters?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And once these bags get worked in, they'll close better. But once they're a little
yeah.
stiff to begin with.
Just perfect.
Yeah. Stiffy.
Just the way you like it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tanya. Do you remember Knitting Spring?
Yes,
Tanya, our
of
friend,
course.
is watching today.
Aw, hi.
I remember you. You were my pal.
Oh my gosh. And we got to meet at Rhinebeck,
Remember what? Oh,
right?
is Jimmy here?
I hope
Is
so.
Gigi still here? No, Jimmy would
We've
not
been
have
babbling
stayed.
on for a long time. People have lives. People have lives.
Yeah.
Well, this was great. I'm glad we, spur of the moment decided to do this and get together. And you've been busy and we've been busy. And
Do you want to answer
we'll
a few questions now?
Sure, if there are any, for sure. We'll be back next week,
5
too.
minutes of questions because we got to get to the 2-hour mark.
No, that's obnoxious. Can't we wrap it up? I have to say, I'm so happy to be wearing more hair now.
Oh, you guys.
I love it.
It's blustery and it's raining and it's cloudy.
I was out in my pajamas this morning covering begonias because it was snowing.
Were you really?
Yes, really.
Mine
And then
were-
I was super cranky getting ready for work. Like, put on my wool sweater and my wool socks and, crazy.
Okay. I'm so glad that people are home on this Friday afternoon because
Me too.
we kind of like to plan so people have an idea of when we're going to be here, but we weren't able to do that today. So how fun to be
We'll
all
be
together.
able to plan a day ahead next time. We'll put it
Yeah.
up on Instagram with a more, give people more notice. But yeah, it was really fun to just kind of wing it today, wasn't it? Because we have some planned things that we're going to get going on next time. We've got some really fun things to share.
We have a giveaway, not a giveaway. We have another kit coming up.
We do. And we have,
Oh, Andrew said it's going to be 38 where he is. Good Lord.
in hell. Where are you?
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That is a temperature I don't think have I ever felt that? I don't think I have.
Gwen was wondering if I'm going to have a Ravelry page. I don't know, Gwen. Will you do it for me? I'll send you the picture.
Odds are no. If you're a betting girl, I would bet on the no.
Actually, it was funny. Someone commented in the post I put on. You know why I posted yesterday? I wasn't going to, because Renee had yarn.
I love that, Jode.
So I wanted to be able to say, okay, here's my sweater.
Okay, but here's the thing. You know how people have accounts and they follow one person?
Yeah.
I think your Ravelry page should be one project.
Right, that's it.
Done.
Yeah, my poncho. Zach had a question about your bag. What wasn't the question? I missed it. Zach. I love that name.
Did I
Zach.
miss the giveaway already? Somebody said. Oh, Tristan. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And
I won, Twiston. I won your giveaway.
There is almost 2,400 people in the thread. So I'm going to message you later. I have a name for you on Ravelry. And she was watching.
Yes.
What did I do with that thing? I think it's in the bag.
It's in the garbage. Our supposed to know.
I've already lost it. Yes, Tristan. Thank you so much again.
She was Lina.
Yeah, Lina Design. Oh, so exciting.
Okay. No, I don't know what Zach said. Whatever. I'm sorry, Zach. I can't find it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Amber, I missed you two like crazy. Come over. We'll
Amber?
order lunch.
Oh my gosh, Amber.
Wear your hazmat suit and
Let's
a
put
mask.
on our hazmat suits and helmets and goggles and just go have some coffee.
Oh, someone's asking where do we buy the blank yarn for dyeing? I use Elite yarn. It's in Ontario, but I have ordered wool to dye for,
Well, 2. And then dye, D-Y-E.
and then number 4.
Yeah.
You can get a wholesale account if you're a maker and it's a business, and the prices are 20% cheaper.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But even if
they're
you
great
just
to
want to
work
play
for.
with it at home,
Yes.
you can certainly order it, a few skeins just to play with if you're not a business at that point. That's a good way to start, I think.
Yeah. Any questions before we sign off?
I think Zach wanted to know if you did the print for the bags.
What does that mean?
Oh, so the bag prints.
This print.
This is a commercial fabric. This one you could buy this. On Spoonflower.
Somebody has designed this because all Spoonflower fabric are designed yarns, and some make them public. So this is a public design.
But maybe he doesn't know about this either.
Oh, so I get yarn from dyers that float my boat, and I knit swatches
Where is your swatch?
right here. I knit swatches and I photograph them with my Nikon camera
Oh, I can't get over that color.
and upload it
cannot.
to Spoonflower. Anybody can do this. It's not
Right.
anyone can do this. Upload photos.
You can take a picture of yourself and get
Yeah.
it printed on fabric and make a bag. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Or your cat, Amber.
Someone's asking for any bags in black. Not black, but I have some dark ones.
Your
Steampunk.
steampunk, that's the one I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Is
I
really
have a few of those
lots of charcoal.
in the pile. But the trouble with now, I'm using up all these scraps. I'll have like one or two. So now I have to...
after Garden Shop ends, if you want to give me little scraps, I can make like panels of Scrappy for you.
That's what I did. I had
Did you do
Mackenzie
that?
years ago. Remember when I sold those Scrappy bags?
I still have a sock sack like that, Jodi.
I did
It's one of
love
my
it.
favorites, but it's so much work.
I will check Hohi's pattern for
It's
lino.
called Lino, and it's a
Lino.
linen shirt. It came out, was it last summer? No, the summer before maybe. It's
Right.
so beautiful.
She's got another one that will be coming out. It's that beautiful tank top.
I
she just
love
did.
that tank top.
It has no sleeves. It won't have a sleeve, she said.
Well, it's a tank top.
I didn't realize it was a tank top. Thought it was maybe going to be a
It's
t-shirt.
beautiful. It's beautiful, that linen.
But you know what? There's probably no reason why I couldn't pick up stitches and knit a sleeve.
No, you could do whatever you want with it. But she already has, and the cedar pullover, which did come out last summer, is so.
I could knit that.
Was it this summer? You could totally, Jodi. It's DK,
Oh.
and you could knit it like a t-shirt. You don't have to knit
I might
long
do that because
sleeves.
that fit really well.
It's a really nice pattern.
I might
I'm
do
actually
that.
knitting one. I'm the next sweater I cast on for myself after this vest is the cedar pullover.
Are we selling Gigi pins? Yes. Our shop, I know we keep talking. Nothing happens in May, you guys.
May's
It's
pretty
just-
much a write-off.
Yeah.
But yes, and they're so cute, and we have other fun things that are coming to the shop that are just waiting to be listed, and we hope. I feel like, Jodi, even though May's been around, I think it's all going to come together to the point where it's like it was meant to be. We're going to have some
Absolutely.
really, really fun things that are going to come, and it'll be fun.
Okay, Vincent wants to know, he's asking for a friend.
Uh-huh. Aren't we all?
What's something fun you'd like to see from a male designer this year?
Like pattern-wise?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love the t-shirt idea. Like, I'm trying to think, what do I wear normally? I wear, like, not a lot of shaping. I love this Paloma. I think you could knit this in, like, a summer I mean, I loved the City Limits, where it was just a really basic shape. Yeah. And it was a fading thing.
What about a vest, Vincent? Did you have a hard time finding a male vest?
Yes, I sure did. There's not very many. What else did I really love? I used to have this vest, and it was like this, but it was a vest, and it was kind of like round necked, and I would just wear it layered. I can't find stuff like that anymore.
What about a male vest, Vincent? Done.
Or
I'll be a
unisex,
tester.
like something that you could.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Unisex, but
I've been looking at this vest going, oh, I think I would really love to knit myself a layering piece. Like, not necessarily a whole sweater, but
agree.
maybe like a layering piece. Hey, Shelby.
Where is she?
Um,
Did she have her photo? Shirley? Oh.
Maybe I couldn't read.
Remind me after. I got to tell you something.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
so
luck remembering.
remember we talked about Shelby in the book club, and
Yes.
we're all going to be reading. Did we talk about what book it was?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Okay,
Have you started? I haven't started yet.
No,
I'm waiting
because
for the day.
It starts on Monday.
Okay.
Yes, we are reading the author. Can I show that or no?
No.
Okay.
Thanks for the text, Amber.
Okay, so we're starting the book. It's called. Just a minute. I have it right here.
It's the new one by Sue Monk Kidd. Okay, I'm really excited to read that. I need
The
a
Book
new
of
book.
Longings. Okay, you know what struck me right away? Okay, full disclosure, I started listening to it already.
Jodi!
Okay, I'm not very far in. I'm just a couple of chapters. It's from like Jesus time, like Jesus and Mary.
Oh.
And stuff like that. So okay, you know what? One of my all-time favorite movies, but I watch it every time it's on. The 10 Commandments.
Oh, I love those. I love those.
Right?
When Easter rolled around and all those movies were on, and there was a series last year. It was called The Bible, and I think it was only 5
Yes.
episodes. Love it.
Yes.
And we didn't grow up going to Sunday school, so we didn't really know all those stories in detail.
I still know very little.
Love the 10 Commandments and all, and the all of that stuff.
So I am super excited because I feel like this isn't a title I would have ever been drawn to based on the description of the book.
This is an author I've already loved for other reasons. So I'm all in.
Right.
All in.
I'm all in. Also, you guys. Okay.
I want to show you an author. Okay, I was just going to talk about that.
Okay. Does she have other books?
I think it's a guy, actually.
Really?
Yes. Yes, Jodi, there's 3 books and there's one more coming out. So they're very suspenseful.
I'm not going to say anything about it. It's a little thriller, suspense.
They're all suspense.
I couldn't put it down.
Suspense. I burned through 3 of those in a week.
Yes.
All 3 books.
Yes.
And I don't have a lot of time to read. I'm just reading at night.
Okay.
So-
Harlan Coben was super good. Harlan Coben came out
I
the middle of March, right before the quarantine was locked down. His new book was amazing.
Yes. I just finished this one, Final Girls by Riley Sager.
Is that the same author?
Same author.
Okay.
Good.
I'm just going to read everything he put out.
And there's a new one coming.
Harlan Coben, The Boy from the Woods, was he never disappoints. Someone like that, I wouldn't even read the book jacket.
He's truly one of my favorite. Favorite.
This book.
Did you read this one?
Therese.
The Last Time I Lied? I'm not kidding you. All 3 Riley Sager books I did in a week.
Okay.
They're definitely mystery thriller cases.
Interesting.
Like police mystery, kind of like mystery things.
So this one, Granny.
Oh, I watched that.
I
read
loved
it.
it.
Did you love it?
Therese Ann Fowler. I thought it was very character driven. It was very
I said to Mom,
I was surprised.
I would not say that I loved it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it made me feel awful.
That's what I liked about it. I liked that it made you feel uncomfortable. Yeah. It was a relationship between a white girl,
There's a
young
lot
girl,
of
and
racial
a black
tension in
black
it.
young boy.
It made me feel awful. It was a really well done, well written book, but I thought to myself at the end, I just feel terrible. Like, it was off.
It's not a feel-good book, but
it's
a
not
book
a feel-good book.
It's an eye-opening book about
I think it would be a
interracial
great book
relationships.
for a book club.
Yes.
There's so much to talk about.
You guys.
There's so much to talk about.
That's
with
what
that
I
book.
loved about this book. That's right. I would have loved to talk to somebody about
Everybody, this book. Every once in a while, I read all the time, but we've had book clubs over the years, and every once in a while, I miss that book club meeting when there's a book I just want to get deep into and talk to everybody and feel like, what did you think about this? What did you think about that? A Good Neighborhood
was that book.
Totally that book. If you have a book club, I highly suggest that you guys should read that.
This is under the thriller kind of suspense.
Did I tell you that one?
Yeah.
Did I read that? Yeah, I think I read that.
So, I mean, we could go on. We're when I'm sewing.
We love a good mystery, right? We love suspense books.
Oh my God. You know what? I'll throw in a memoir.
Okay.
David Spade is freaking hilarious.
Have you seen David Spade lately?
Every day on YouTube.
He's totally morphed into Nick Nolte.
Yes.
His hair is so crazy.
Oh
anyway,
God, so funny.
I feel like we're sitting here having a conversation because we haven't seen each other very often.
Right, but what I get so excited about talking about new books. I'll go through 3 books a week and then I'll be like, I need a new book. And
right.
Tracie you always find the good authors.
Well,
anyway.
I buy my books on, I always read on Kindle because I used to accumulate stacks of books and didn't know what to do with them. So now I read on Kindle. Yeah. But because of that, they recommend certain authors to you. Like, if you like this book, maybe you'll like that one. Yes. And that's how I find a lot of books.
Yes.
So I do miss holding pages. I love holding a paper book, but it just got crazy. I don't know what to do with all these books. There's only so many places you can donate them.
Okay, Peter would like to know what's the name of the book club. If you have Instagram, Peter, it's called Shelby, Shelbe. Right. And the book club.
Right.
And we're excited because we're going to be reading it.
And when I said, hey, Shelby, maybe it really said Shirley, and I'm not looking. It's like,
I got to that point, and I was I got to the point where I would be knitting with bifocals and watching TV with glasses.
Isn't that stupid?
Because back in the day, I remember people saying with bifocals, oh, they were awful and made me feel wonky and stuff.
Right.
That's gone in a day.
Really?
And it's,
Well, I don't care what it is at this point. Like, I can't read the bottom of lipstick with my glasses on. And, of course, you just think, oh, can't they print anything bigger? Like, it's not my problem. It's their problem.
Yeah. So, Julie, I listen to all of my audiobooks. I just download them on iBooks right through Apple.
Right.
Yeah. But there's lots. There's
Audible. There's a way cheaper way to do that.
Probably, right? I think some weeks I can spend $75 on a book.
Right.
Books.
So, I mean, Audible. And there's through your library, too. You can actually borrow books through an app.
For free.
Yes.
Yeah. It's too bad now I can't send this book to someone that I listened to once for $27.
I know.
Yeah. They're usually about
Audible's
$25.
a really good way to go, I think.
Because you know what? I like the current new ones. There's lots you can get for under $10.
Right.
But.
Right.
Anyway. The library app, yes, I think that's a great idea. Kindle with Amazon has tons you can listen to through them.
Yes.
There was one book I really wanted, and the only way to get it was through Kindle.
Oh, they didn't do an audio version.
An audio version on Apple.
Well, that costs money, right?
No. They did an audio version, but you could only get it through Amazon. Is that weird?
Maybe.
Chirp for audiobooks has some good options.
Okay, so that's really good to know.
Audible has a lot of free books too, which is great.
Yeah.
They're from
but lots
the
of times
1800s. But
I was going to say, they're
like
usually really old.
Audible Escape has a $7 a month unlimited borrowing option.
Because honestly, what do you do with it after? Like,
nothing.
I don't need to keep it.
Nope.
Although my husband and I, like, we share a Kindle account, so he'll read all the Harlan Coben, like he'll read all these ones that I've just shown.
Yeah.
Later, way later. I've never listened to an audiobook. And I bought one and the person was really annoying to listen to and I was just like, forget it.
I've never come across that. And also, this may be surprising, maybe not. Did you know you could increase the speed of which they read?
Now I do.
I put it at 1.25.
And that's your favorite pace?
Yes.
Part of the reason I did not like the audiobook, he talked so slow. And I was like, oh my, I just can't.
So he talks like this. Anyway, I do it at 1.25 and I feel like that's my perfect.
Yeah. I think for road trips and car trips and stuff, audiobooks are the best.
Yeah, I don't know about these bitches that can knit and read books.
I can.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good thing. It just is what it is. I just have my iPad up and I just keep flicking. And you know what? Yes, I can do it. You're not doing either of them very fast.
Right.
But it is...
If it's straight stockinette.
Yeah.
I did that in a movie once, and boy, for 2 straight hours, you
straight stockinette's pretty boring, right? So it's nice to...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not fast, but it is super fun. I can't get over that color that Adela's done.
13 weeks at her library for the new Sue Monk. Oh.
See, that's the thing. So every once in a while, it's like, maybe I'll just, spend $13 and buy the book on Kindle.
And Adela did the same thing with that. She wanted to expose Shelby and the
forget that
book club more. To say something about that?
No, that we're going to tell Adela will sponsor too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she did that. Adela did a thing where you had to follow Shelby in the book club, and then the winner got a book, Audible or hard copy.
Great.
Yeah.
She's a generous.
So that's such
person.
a good way. That's a really good way to promote somebody if you've got social media following.
Well, and I think people are looking for things to do right now.
Yeah. Why
Why not join a book club?
Mm-hmm.
What's the worst? I think some great things could come of it.
I feel like tonight
as a
I'm
community,
I'm not going to cook.
You're not going to cook?
I'm surprising myself how much I'm cooking.
Really?
Yeah.
The other day I was home on Saturday. I made homemade pizza for lunch.
Oh, I've never done that.
And yesterday I came home in the afternoon and it was freezing and I really wanted homemade soup. I made homemade soup at lunch.
What did you make?
Like a homemade chicken noodle with veggies and stuff. It was
I
really
love
good.
that.
I mean, in 45 minutes,
Big
I was
carrots
eating
and celery.
carrots, celery, onions, and I pureed a can of tomatoes. Oh my God, Jody, this soup is so good. With noodles, of course, and just a little bit of chicken, really hardly any.
Do you use that better than bouillon stock?
No.
For some reason, my
No,
comments.
I don't like that kind.
Why?
Because it's way too salty.
Oh,
I don't
love
like it. I like the Knorr, the gel.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
And I use the Kitchen Basics stock, which I think is the best tasting.
Yeah.
But I can't believe we're doing homemade soup in May. Normally that's like a winter thing. It's just so cold.
Yeah.
Only for a few days. It's getting better.
It's 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna go have a bath.
It's 4 o'clock.
I know, but we didn't start this till super, super late. Hi, Gigi.
We were just talking about your lovely Shelby.
Yeah, we were just talking about how much I can't wait for book club. I have to admit I might start on Sunday.
You know what I said?
I'll have time.
I sent Shelby and Gigi a Canadian care package.
Did you?
Little snacks.
Okay, somebody just said it's 28 degrees in Montreal right now.
Wow.
That's crazy.
They deserve some nice weather. Oh my God, that province has been put through the ringers.
It really does. It deserves some good things.
Read books from David Pepper, political thrillers. My husband would love that. Thank you for
said
the
they're
suggestion.
making chili for dinner. I love chili partly because it's such a big recipe and you always freeze it and then you have like a pre-made dinner.
Chili gives me like fire heartburn.
So does watermelon though for me.
No.
But I eat it anyway.
I know.
So
If watermelon.
what is it that gives you the heartburn?
I don't know.
Huh. Maybe chili powder.
Maybe. I just use the packaged stuff and then zhuzh it up a little bit, like
Yeah,
the chili
me too.
package mix.
Me too. Are you kidding? I'm not going to buy 20 spices to do it.
And then I put it over rice. I don't know if that's a taboo.
So do we.
Do you?
Yes.
Rice, cheddar cheese, green onions, and sour cream.
I do sour cream and cilantro and chopped pickled jalapenos on
Ooh,
rice. Yeah,
cilantro
so
is
good.
good.
It's kind of like a burrito bowl, right? When you put chili on rice, it's almost like a burrito
You know what I
bowl.
did make this week? Okay, this is a really good recipe, you guys. I made stuffed peppers.
Yum.
So I brown ground chicken,
Yeah.
add like 2 packages of ground chicken,
Yeah.
like 2 pounds. I added a large can of diced tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I added 2 cups of half-cooked rice
Yeah.
and 2
Half cooked.
because I put it in the oven.
So how did you
Well, not it was almost cooked, and
You could probably use minute rice I
yes,
bet, in that recipe.
You're right, you could.
Okay.
And then I added 2 packages of taco seasoning mix.
Okay.
Stuff it in peppers, cheddar cheese, oven for 30 minutes.
So the rice will cook because of the moisture from the tomatoes and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm totally going to make that. Now, who eats that in your family?
Jordan and I.
Only Jackson and I would like that.
It's so good.
Okay.
So good.
I love stuffed peppers. I used to make them all the time before I had kids. I used to do fancy things. So you cut them in half, or do you do them on the bot like tall, or like cut in half
I
like
do
that?
cut mine in half and then just mound
Do you put cheese on
it
top?
up.
Yes, totally.
So
Yum.
good.
Yum.
And then you're basically just, because I don't like soggy peppers, that's why in the oven like 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just so they're warmed through. Because
Yeah.
everything else is cooked. Yeah. And they freeze beautifully.
So you really could cook your rice
Fully.
all the way.
Yeah.
If you're just heating everything through in the oven, you don't even need to
It's
cook it.
pretty, not even halfway when I say that. It's pretty close, like 15 minutes instead of 20,
Right.
20-ish.
Right.
Anyway. I
Jody,
loved coming
now
back
I'm
this
gonna have
week.
to do that. I did too. I did too. I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so happy to be back and I'm so happy to see everybody out there, but I feel like we've probably babbled on long enough. We could just go all day.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
I know. I see that. That's really like, what? And we'll do some show notes in Ravelry and we will have our new giveaway up and all those good things. 32 degrees wherever that is, I'm not coming ever. Actually, no, we'll hit 32 in the summer a little bit.
It was 20 degrees the other day with a slight wind, and it was like my perfect
Right?
weather day.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like anything under 20, like 25 and under is my fave.
Yeah.
And then no humidity.
Okay.
Hey, Jode, let's go. It's almost Friday evening. Get some fun dinner. So you're going to order out?
I say that now, but I'll probably make something.
I ordered opa the other night. We had Greek food, like was really good.
You know what I need to do? Botox a little bit.
Botox. You guys, you don't even want to know how bad my feet are right now. Like
Gnarly.
calloused hobbit feet.
See you next week.
We will totally be back. We're going to be back in less than a week.
Yeah.
We'll be back the middle of next week. So thank you, everybody. Episode 101 in the
In the books.
books.
Cut. Love you.
Love you guys.